my day with tasty caffeine boosts. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today. Harry Douglas here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
What's up, my friends? This is Francisco Lindor.
This is Devin Williams.
This is Luke Weaver.
Bo Bichette here. You're listening to the home of New York Mets baseball.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Cut 'em every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Let the music breathe, they say. Oh, the music and the Knicks season. Full breath. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Phone lines open. Number is always 800-919-3776. I'd say I hope everyone had a glorious Mother's Day, but in actuality, how can you not have had a glorious Mother's Day? We got Tyler Murray today. We got Bring It today. We have Stuff You Missed today. We have 4 hours of conversation today. And we have the great Rick DiPietro as well. Good morning, Rick. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, Dave.
Yeah.
I can't say the same for anyone in Philly right now.
They're pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was great for us. Philly right now, you got to be questioning yourself, questioning your fandom right now.
Everything is on the table right now.
How could it not be?
For Philly. Everything.
You're talking about one of the great days, one of the great series, especially against them. That's what makes it better. It's them.
Yes, that's right. Not only did the
building.
Knicks win the series in humbling fashion, by the way. Humbling fashion. But they took their soul.
Yeah.
They absolutely took the soul of Philadelphia sports, and it was glorious to see.
It took their soul. You have arguably their best player, right? I think Embiid when he's right.
Yeah.
But Tyrese Maxey talking about how it was louder for the Knicks in his building than it sounded at MSG. On the road.
Yeah.
On the road. That's unbelievable.
I mean, it was perfection. Game 1, you throttled them. Game 2 was tight, and you found a way to win. Game 3, you throttled them. Game 4, you throttled them. You destroyed them. I got Charles Barkley yesterday before the game. Be like, no, I think the Sixers, to get swept is embarrassing. I think the Sixers find a way to win this game today. They lost by 30.
Right. But mentality, going into a game like that, you'd like to lean on, hey, this team has too much pride to get swept at home.
No, they didn't want any part of it.
Well, not that they didn't want any part of it. I think that it's easy to say until you get into the game and Deuce McBride is doing what Deuce McBride is doing, and all of a sudden they go 11-13 in the first quarter from 3.
Yeah, because you had the combination of the Knicks were awesome and Philly was brutal. Philly looked like they wanted no part of that game yesterday.
You needed to give them a reason.
And they tapped out quick.
And you gave them a reason.
I mean,
which
Deuce,
was unbelievable.
What were they, like 11 of 13? 9 of their first 10 from 3?
That's right. Yeah, 18 threes in the first half, 25 in the game. I mean, it's just what this team has been able to do from Game 4 of the Atlanta series on has been unbelievable.
You do realize that this all changed right after the Couchcast, right?
I do.
Right after that Couchcast. This is 2+ weeks ago. We sat there and we watched the Knicks collapse at the end of Game 3. And since that happened, they've played almost perfect basketball. Almost.
They've played their best basketball, and it's not even close.
Maybe in the history of the franchise.
It's been unbelievable to watch. Seriously, credit to them, credit to the coaching staff, credit to Mike Brown. Because, I mean, again, those first 3 games, it was like, what the hell is happening here? We're down 2-1. I know both losses are by a point each game, but still, like, this is not what the series is supposed to be. I know it's a tough matchup or should be or could potentially be a tough matchup, but we're the better team. Like, stop messing around. And to their credit, and this is something I don't know if Tibbs would have done last season, which is why they ultimately made the decision to move off from Tibbs, is that we got to fix some things here. And the offense has to work more through Cat and all the different things that they've done and how that's affected them defensively. What Mikal Bridges looks like right now. The fact that you have so many guys that have played during the course of the season that when you do need someone to step up, like it was Deuce yesterday, it was Shamet the day before, like that they have the minutes played and the comfortability to step in and be able to have games like they've had. Because losing OG, who could be arguably your MVP of the playoffs so far, for games 3 and 4 on the road are a big deal. And that's not what they made it. They made it no big deal.
It's amazing. I mean, listen, you miss him. He's awesome, but you didn't really miss him. I mean, other guys picked up the slack, and I mean, I can't even put it into words what they just did to that team. And that's not a bad team. Philly's not a bad team. Philly might have been on fumes, but that's not that's a team that just came back and was able to get by Boston and embarrass the Celtics.
Right, but we used the fumes thing on game 1. That was fine. And then they gave you a good shot in game 2, and you took it. And now it was, okay, you did what you were supposed to do at Madison Square Garden. Now we'll return serve at home. And that's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
That's without one of our best players.
But I was listening on the way back from the city in the second half, and Monica and Tyler, and it was a really good call. They're talking about how, if Philly was fully healthy and they weren't on fumes, and the bench was, please, stop it. Stop with the excuses. I don't want to hear it from anybody. And Monica even said, well, if all those things are happening, this is a 7-game series. Philly was not, and I said this about the Knicks with other teams this year, Philly's not in the same class as the Knicks. The fan base, the players, you name it, not even close.
Well, this version of Joel Embiid, but that's part of it, though. I mean, it's easy to say that.
But that's who Joel Embiid is.
Right, that's the point. And that's why the Sixers haven't had the kind of success that there was, that they expected as they got through the process. And by the way, that Nike, did you see the Nike ad with Brunson?
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
With the process?
Yep.
There's something to be said about that, right? I mean, that's why winning a championship is so hard. It's why getting through 82 games and then having to win 16 more is so difficult. Because there is, there's some luck involved, but you got to stay healthy. And we're dealing with it right now. But fortunately for us, we have, Cat playing the best basketball that he's played outside of the foul trouble. I mean, Mikal's playing the best basketball he's played.
I can't believe this is the same guy.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I mean,
I don't know if it's just
unplayable earlier in the playoffs.
I don't know if it's just something clicked and it's like this is a pride thing where I'm much better than this and like I'm on the verge of losing minutes and being benched because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or if it's part of just the overall benefit of what they've done offensively and how that's changed. I don't know if it's changed, but it's definitely ramped up the defense. And maybe because he's more a part of the offense and touching the ball more, that he feels. I mean, it's got him in rhythm, and he's able to do what he's doing. Look at Cat's assist numbers right now.
They're unbelievable. He's
crazy.
So engaged. Look at Cat defensively. Look at Bridges taking the ball to the basket. It's not the same guy playing now. I mean, he was unplayable. We were on the verge of running this guy out of town after Game 3 against Atlanta.
Oh, it's going to be him. The coach was going to be fired. Giannis was coming.
All those things are true, though.
The whole thing was going to change.
I mean, yeah, you joke about it, but all those things are absolutely true. I mean, if he continued to play like he wasn't playing, we were starting to see they were not playing Mikal Bridges all that much. I think he was down to like 20 minutes a game. And credit to him, credit to Cat, credit to Karl Anthony Towns, credit to Mike Brown. You name them, all of them, everyone.
They all deserve credit. And this is exactly what you want. When you have a team that's talented like the Knicks are and as deep as the Knicks are, to be playing your best basketball at the right time. Now, there's going to be a lot of time off here, so it's going to be on them to make sure that they stay ready. It's great for OG, and it's great for guys dealing with bumps and bruises. Cat took a couple big falls.
Oh.
You could see, the one thing that happened last night that was funny was, not funny because it scared the hell out of me, when Cat decided he wanted to go up and try to dunk over Drummond, which probably wasn't the time or place to do that, but still, I get it. And then he hit the ground hard. He let Drummond pick him up. Like, he took Drummond's hand. Jalen was having none of that.
No, that's his thing.
He's like, no.
Jalen has said from the beginning, another guy does not pick you up. Your guys pick you up.
Yeah, that team doesn't help us out. I got a good number here. You'll like this.
All right, what do you
I
got?
got this. So this postseason. Now I don't know how it says postseason. I'm sure maybe these numbers would be a little different potentially if you don't count the first 3 games. But this postseason, it says only 56% of Brunson's made field goals in this postseason have come with him on the ball, which is the post-up ISOs, the stuff you don't like. Last year it was 71%.
Mm-hmm.
So that's down substantially.
And it felt like it was up at the start of this postseason.
Until
felt
all
like
of a
something
sudden
clicked when they started to go to towns in Game 4 against Atlanta, and they haven't reverted back, and it's been glorious basketball.
Right, and they've been able to take that to this series, which was a different matchup, right? That Atlanta matchup, I think, was a different series, was a tougher matchup for Jalen. In every series, it's going to change, but
Sure.
like the idea that now, because, I mean, look at the minutes the Cat's playing, too. It's not like he's taking a ton of shots. He's got the ball in his hands, and he feels engaged, and it's definitely helped on the defensive side of the ball. It feels like everyone feels like they're more engaged because they're more part of the offense as opposed to just standing around and watching Jalen dribble all day. I gotta believe it has to be part of it. I mean, Cat played 20 minutes last night, had 10 assists in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing, and now you sit and you wait. So the earliest the next series is going to start, the earliest is on Sunday. So Raymond can catch up on sleep. We're going to be able to have a nice, calm week, and that's if the Cleveland and Detroit series doesn't go long. If the Cleveland and Detroit series goes long, we won't start till next Tuesday.
It's a long time.
Tuesday.
Yeah, that's a long time. It's all right, though. We need our rest.
It's fine.
We need our rest. I'm sure at some point it'll be a negative. We'll get a phone call about this is too much time, but
I love this. I mean, honestly, Alex Vasquez should find something else to listen to. Here we go. Now you guys are just going to talk about the Knicks. Well,
of course we're going to talk about the
Knicks. You know what, Alex? A, I'd invite you to call in. B, you can send another email if you'd like. What would you like us to lead the show and talk about with today? The World Cup coming in June, the Mets' top 2 hitters going 0 for 20 this weekend, the fact that now we're at the point where the Yankees play good baseball teams and really can't beat them. Like, where do you want us to launch the show today, Alex? That's what I would ask him. Now you're going to talk about the Knicks.
Breece Hall?
Breece Hall, listen, I like that move.
I saw some nice video with the Giants getting their guys.
Yeah.
Harbaugh in the draft room, getting all fired up.
Arvell Reese apparently looked good in rookie minicamp. People very excited.
What are we doing? What are we talking about? The Knicks have won 7 straight.
No, you know what I think? I think these are other things we have to get into.
They're going to the Eastern Conference Finals again. I mean, they're giving you numbers right now that again, I know we're only going to the Eastern Conference Finals, but like point differential, all these different numbers, things that they're doing right now are like they're playing at a championship level. And that's not me saying it. That's like the numbers telling you that.
That's what they're doing. They're dismantling the opposition.
They're taking teams' will to compete right now, and fan base's willingness to actually go buy tickets. They're chanting "Deuce." That's all you could hear.
Deuce, Nixon 4, Nixon 4. This. I mean, you got overrun. They made the opposing fan base cry.
Yeah,
cry. I mean, RJ, who's, I don't know, but the tank might be suffering a little bit of interior damage, but RJ thought it was one of the greatest things he's ever heard. A woman crying over the series.
The tank is taking some damage.
Yes.
I mean, let's call it what it is. He's got a Montreal Canadiens issue going on right now.
He's got a, as he said, a, quote, French-Canadian problem at the moment.
That's what he's got.
Yeah.
And then, that's a good one.
And then Ray's little nugget was, heard great hot dogs, though.
Great hot dogs, Ray. I'm trying to
find the positives, okay? Trying to find the positives.
Hey, you're not wrong. It's a terrific hot dog. You're not wrong.
There is no positive for him right now.
All right, what is this? Here we go. All right, here we go. This is the stat that I took the other day that I liked, that you're going to love, okay? And this is not to get you overly excited. I don't think you'll be as excited as you are for 65 OS, but maybe close.
Okay.
Knicks are the 4th team in NBA history with multiple 30-point series-clinching wins in a single postseason. The only 3 teams that have done it are last year's Thunder team, the 2008 Celtics, and the 1987 Lakers. All three of those teams won the NBA title.
I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
And I believe, because they were talking about this on the radio broadcast. Ray, you can confirm this because it's your broadcast. They said if the Knicks won by 24 or more, it was the largest margin of victory in the first two series of the NBA playoffs in the history of the first two series of the NBA playoffs.
That sounds correct. That sounds correct, Dave.
That's crazy.
I think they have the best point differential in the first 10 games of a postseason ever.
Isn't it like 196 or something like that?
194.
Because remember,
that's right, because of the 2 points.
Games they lost.
Right.
They lost by a combined 2 points.
Right. I think the second best was the Warriors in 2017. And that was 170.
Good place to be.
Really good. And then we have Joe D, who emails in. Please, Philly's a bad team. You've gone through a Hawks team who barely has a star player on it and a trash Philly team that beat a broken Celtics team that barely had Tatum. And you've been the favorite up until this point on top of that. Easiest path there has ever been in the East. You'll finally play a real team in the next round. The East is pathetic. Here we go.
It doesn't matter how. I mean, that doesn't matter to the players that are playing.
It doesn't matter to me either.
It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it only matters until it matters. It only matters until all of a sudden now, like what you just said about the Yankees would be the issue. What do you want us to talk about? The Yankees when they start playing good teams they can't win. That would be the issue. Is if you wanted to start talking about that, it would be because next series it doesn't look great.
Hey, not for nothing, but all the stats that you guys just brought up, like even if that email was 100% true, which it's not, by the way, but if it was 100% true, all of the stats that you guys just brought up prove the fact that what they're doing is historic.
Yes.
This stuff has never happened before. They are thrashing these teams. They are playing like a dominant.
They are. And you could argue that the last two are without their best player.
You're not sneaking past bad teams. I could get that. I mean, if you wanted, we could definitely have that conversation. If we barely won the series, like the Sixers team. I mean, you saw Embiid play defense. The guy can't move, and it took you 6 hard-fought games where it went to 7. It's like, okay, you snuck by a bad team. Or if that Atlanta series continued the way the Atlanta series was going, no. As soon as you made the decision, stop messing around in Game 4, the whole series changed. And you beat the hell out of them, and you just beat the hell out of the Sixers.
Destruction.
It was one close game.
Destruction. You are destroying the opposition. So please stop with it. They're not that good. This isn't that good. But stop it. Stop.
Well, but this is what's going to happen, is that you're going to have the real Knicks fans that are going to be excited, and they deserve to be excited. You deserve to have your chest out and feel great. And then there's these jackwagons that want to be wet blankets.
Yeah, but there's no way those are Knicks fans.
No, that's what I'm saying.
This Alex and this Joe D, they're not Knicks fans. They're people that are trying to rain on the parade of what the Knicks have going on right now. This was a team that was a 17-win team. They went almost 2 decades being the laughingstock of the entire NBA. They are now back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals, and at the moment you're scared of nobody. Nobody. And you know what, Raymond? I'll take my apology from you.
He apologized live yesterday. I watched it.
If you bothered going on Instagram Live, you would have seen the apology.
I was busy yesterday.
Well, whose fault is that?
Well, I don't think it's anybody's fault. So tell me, you gave me an apology?
I think you also owe an apology as well, but I will apologize to you for threatening you because I was very nervous with what you had to say on Friday. You ended up being correct, so I apologize to you. But Dave, you made a promise to the people about Game 4, and you didn't come through.
Well, here's the thing. I made a promise to the people, not about Game 4. I made a promise to people when the Knicks won the series. Mm-hmm. And I still plan to fulfill that promise. I just couldn't do it yesterday.
Yeah, but it loses some of its luster.
No, I don't think so.
After the game is over.
And I was thinking about this. What we now do is we announce a time. so that people know this time we're going to go live IG, and you're going to get 30 seconds of finger pistols. So what do you think? When do we go live with our finger pistols?
I don't know why we're saying why do we? When do we? I don't. When do you want to do it?
It's all on you. You set a time.
All right.
I mean, it's your schedule.
So by the end of the show today, I will choose a time, and everyone can watch live finger pistoling. Pistolas. All right? Beep, 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 beep. Now, I ask you this. Yeah. Do you want the or do you want the beep, beep, beep? What are you looking for?
I want it all.
Or you want it all?
I think we work ourselves up into a crescendo. I'd like regular, then I'd like the sassy ones, followed up, like finish off with
So you want like a boo, 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 then a boo, 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 then maybe we finish with a boo, 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 boo.
I think you let your emotions dictate where you want the finger pistols to take you.
Okay. 30 seconds. That's a lot of finger pistoling, by the way.
Well, I think you got to explore the space and the time. I think early on you can be, because you're real confident right now.
You got to be aware of overheating, though.
That's true. And then you probably blow them out at the end.
Well, you don't want anything to catch on fire.
Yeah, they're going to be hot.
I think that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I'm thinking today, 3 o'clock.
That'll give you time to take a nap or do some streaming. Yeah, you good?
Yep. Take a nap, do some streaming, get in a shower, on the treadmill, and then finger pistols.
Nice.
I think that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
I believe 3 o'clock. Maybe by the end of the show, I'll decide 3 or 4 o'clock today. We'll go on, little, opening stanza into 30 seconds of finger pistoling.
I like it.
So Ray, you went on live yesterday, huh?
Yeah, it was early enough in the afternoon. I didn't want to get caught in traffic uptown. I just kind of sat in the Jeep for a little bit, did a quick video. Rick hopped on. Rick was.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I watched.
Rick saw.
I thought Rick hopped on. I
should have invited him. I should have invited him so he could co-host the thing. But no. Rick,
in fairness, Ray, I was on the toilet when I jumped on there, so there was no chance I was.
That's fantastic.
And why would that stop you?
Yeah, there was some question as to whether you could see me or not. And I was like, this is probably not a great thing.
No, couldn't see you.
Wait, you were worried that he saw into your toilet room?
I could confirm that we could not see you.
No,
so
I knew for sure he could have, but then there was still that thought, like, it's kind of a weird place to be.
How many people watched it?
I didn't see a number. I would assume it was a decent amount of people because people were chatting and commenting and enjoying the Knicks win. It was cool.
It was cool. Nice engagement.
Yeah, it was cool.
No, I know the feeling you're talking about, Rick, because sometimes I'll be on like a call or something, I'll be muted, and then it's maybe a time when I'm like with Antonio, and I'm like, Antonio, stop touching your butt, and then you're looking like, I am muted.
I hope I'm muted.
I have that on every work call we have. Like, I'll be sitting there in the car, and then a song will come on, I'll start singing, I'm like, oh my God. If they hear what I'm doing right now, like 200 people will just destroy me. So I understand that.
I think there's also a chance that when you that you could, and it's not the person that's looking at you, but I feel like you could be seen through your camera.
But the FBI agent that's monitoring
you? General. Yeah, because I think people hack into your cameras.
It's possible. Yeah, it is possible.
Well, you didn't see him yesterday, Ray?
No, he did not see me.
Okay, good.
I didn't see his face, no, and I didn't see what he was doing.
Did you have a lot of interaction?
I had some interaction. Honestly, it's the first time I've actually done that way.
Did it. I thought you did it last year.
No, but those weren't live videos. Those were just I recorded them on the way out of the building. Like, this was just a live video. I said, let's give this a shot since Dave's not doing it. Somebody's got to go live, right?
Where were you?
Right here by the station.
He was in his Jeep.
Yeah, in the Jeep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I'd say he was in his beautiful parking spot directly across from the door, but that
doesn't exist anymore.
That doesn't exist anymore.
It's a beautiful
6th Avenue is no more.
The things they've taken away from us.
No, I saw children playing in that area the other day.
It's a nice seating. It's a nice sitting area now.
Great. Before we move on and get to the calls and hear the sound and all that good stuff, you want to read for me?
I'll read for you.
Read for me.
Well, you know how much we love these guys. I know you feel the same way since you weaseled your way right into it.
I did no such weaseling, and they must be very happy today as well.
Of course they're happy. If you manage an active facility, you don't have time for disruption. Tricon Construction specializes in working inside healthcare, commercial, and industrial buildings without shutting operations down. That means tight planning, clear communication, safe, disciplined execution, because when patients are inside, when tenants are working, say you're doing a radio show, when production can't stop, there's no margin for mistakes. When it has to be handled professionally and handled right, Tricon is the only choice. Visit TriconBuilds.com. That's TriconBuilds.com.
That's well done. Let's break, come back. Let's hear from all the particulars in the series and you guys as well. 800-919-3776. It's Finger Pistola Day. Boo-boo! Right here on ESPN New York.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joindoc or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Registration ends in 2 weeks. Take the test.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
D'Agostino, law, bite back. Did you know that Social Security disability takes a bite out of every one of your paychecks? So when they deny your claim, bite back. I'm John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, and I'm proud to announce our first ever Social Security disability webinar. It's happening on June 3rd at 1 o'clock. In just 1 hour, you'll learn your rights, understand the appeals process, and find out how our experienced SSD attorneys can help you get the benefits you've earned. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Register now by calling 1-800-BITE-BACK, 1-800-248-3222, or go online to daglawteam.com/SSD webinar. That's daglawteam.com/SSD webinar. D'Agostino Law is here to bite back, to fight back, to get you the SSD benefits you've earned. Register today at 1-800-248-3222.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds, and you can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Oh yeah, you got a little pep to the step today. I had a sensational weekend. What a weekend!
How was your anniversary dinner?
Oh, it was glorious.
It was glorious.
Not only did we have a great dinner at the Inn at Pound Ridge. I don't know if you're familiar with that place. Just a
Pound Town.
Oh, one.
Why else would you go to
Come
Pound
on,
Ridge?
that was the easiest layup ever.
Really,
for
Ray?
him. It really
why
was.
Why else would you go to Pound Right? Why else would you go there?
Because there's a great restaurant, a Jean-Georges restaurant.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I said to Sharon the afternoon, I said, listen, I'm very hungry. So is there any way you feel comfortable moving up the reservation a little bit? What time are you thinking? I said, I don't know, man. 5:30?
Huh.
She goes, well, that'd be great.
Early bird special. I like that.
So we went there, 5:30. Back on the road at 7:10. Missed none of the game. None of it. Not a second of the game.
Okay, let's be honest here for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, was that because you were really hungry or because you wanted to be back for the basketball game?
Well, it was a multi-layered thing. I had a reservation at a different place.
Okay.
And during the day, that place reached out to me and said, we actually have, because you can't get in there, we have a cancellation. We could get you in at 5:30. And, I mean, I'm up at 5:15. I played pickleball. I hadn't eaten. I was like, I think we could do it. What would you prefer? And then I said to her, in fairness to me, to make this a little more genuine, I said, would you rather go to the Inn at Pound Ridge or another place without her knowing the times? And she said, I'd rather go to the Inn at Pound Ridge. I said, well, that's going to be a 5:30.
Oh, there you go.
And she said, that's fine. So it worked out all across the board. So had that. And then yesterday, we had the Mother's Day brunch started 1:30, and I had them so well trained by 3:15. They're like, doesn't he have to go? Because we went back to my mother-in-law's apartment. Don't we have to go to get back for the start of the game? And because I'm a gentleman, I was like, guys, it's if we're 3:40, 3:50, it's fine. We walked in at tip-off.
Beautiful.
So sometimes when you do the right thing is done in return to you.
Yeah, I'm glad it worked out. My day did not work out nearly as perfectly as yours worked out.
Why? What happened to your day?
Well, I mean, great plan in place, I thought. So woke up, took the kids to go grab some breakfast, and some pop-up bagels, nice little treat before we were going to go to our lunch later in the day.
Right.
Pop-up bagels was a disaster.
It was mobbed. Yeah.
Completely mobbed.
Because everyone that walks the earth had the same idea as you.
Same exact idea. So waited, and then as we were waiting, Milo also said, hey, Dad, you know what I'd really like for breakfast? Is how about a bacon, egg, and cheese? I was like, no problem. Place right here, bacon, egg, and cheese. I go get that. As I'm walking out, stepped off the curb, got hit by a car.
What?
Yes. No joke.
No, I don't mean to be laughing at you, but wouldn't that be something we would know about before 6:30? RJ, did you know he got hit by a car?
This is breaking news.
There were so many opportunities to tell us you got hit by a car this weekend.
We did like a pre-show meeting. You didn't say, hey, guys, I got hit by a car.
Well, I figured I would save it. I wasn't going to tell you before the show for.
Why? Well, so I'm assuming you're okay.
Yeah, legs a little sore, but yeah, I'm fine.
Legs a little sore.
Hit by a car?
Well, what are we talking about here? Take us through this.
So I walk out of the place.
Yeah.
And I'm making an attempt to now, like, I'm going to cross the street. As I step off the curb, student driver.
Oh, God.
With a car full of fellow student drivers, I guess going out for a practice run, decided to smack the gas as I was stepping off the curb and then buckled my
Now, did they drive by or did they stop and check on you?
No, she stopped. I mean, I don't think she has her license, so she was scared to death. And then the guy who was the instructor was like, rolled down the way. You okay? Is everything? I was like, yeah, I think I'm fine.
So this is a driver school vehicle.
Yes, student driver vehicle.
Doesn't he have like a special brake on his side as well?
I don't know if
that's not always the case.
Happened so fast that he was unable to hit the brake, but yeah.
So you just stepped down off the curb. You didn't see this car speeding down the road?
No, it wasn't speeding down the road. It was pulling for whatever reason. As I walked off the curb, she thought it was a good idea to start pulling. Like she was parked to now gas it out of the spot and bang, smash me in the leg.
So it was your leg that got hit?
Yeah.
And how is that today?
It's sore.
As
soreness.
One would imagine it would be.
Yeah, not terrible, but it's fine. I mean, I guess it's fine.
I
was going to let that stand in my way.
Did Milo see this?
No, the kids did not see it.
Nobody saw it.
No one saw it.
It's probably for the best, right?
Probably for the best, yep. But I bounced back from that, and then we finally got home, and then I made another mistake, is I took the kids and my wife to Peter Luger's and did not ask if they served the burger, because I just assumed that they always have the burger at a certain time, not on holidays.
Really?
So no burgers.
But it's not like you went to a place where if you can't get the burger, there's no other options to eat.
No, the steak was fine, but we were all going
the burger.
Looking forward to the burgers, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? At least you had your appetite after getting hit by a car. So I think that's a good thing.
At least it wasn't like serious. Like that would have been a real
right.
damper.
If you're in the hospital getting an infusion, I think RJ, you agree that would kind of put a dampness on the overall excitement with the Knicks today if Rick was not with us because he was hit by a car?
Well, it would, but I mean, where do we draw the line at serious? Where you say, at least it wasn't serious. You got hit by a moving vehicle.
Yeah, well, he didn't wind up in the hospital.
Right, no serious injury.
I get that, but I don't know a whole lot of people that have been hit by moving vehicles, so I'm glad you're okay. But
took it like a champ.
Yes.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Can I make a big scene? It didn't break my leg. I'm fine. It's a little sore.
I mean, this isn't Happy Gilmore. I'm not expecting you to play through. I want to make sure you're okay.
He's playing through.
Playing right through it.
He's playing right through.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of is Happy Gilmore.
Battled right through today.
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, when you started that story, and then I went to get him a bacon, egg, and cheese, honestly, there would have been a better chance you would have said, and then aliens took me back to their ship before you said, and then I got hit by a car.
You're so casual about it, too.
Right, that's the thing. It was so jarring.
Oh, there was no thought as I stepped off the curb that I was going to get hit by, like that I was in any danger of getting hit by a car.
I mean, why would there be?
Right.
Although,
like
do
I
you
was
take
more
any responsibility for not knowing your surroundings?
Who are you, a litigator? You're going the other way.
Well, I just want to test the waters here. Like,
do you represent the insurance company, Dave?
Yes. You have to reach out. I got to tell you, I have the perfect person for you to reach out to. D'Agostino.
D'Agostino, I don't need to bite back.
No, you got hit by a car.
Yeah,
D'Agostino, law bite back.
They have insurance. This driving school has insurance for exactly reasons like this.
Right, but I don't even know what the driving school was. I was in kind of like a rush to just make sure everything was done and get home so I could start the Mother's Day festivities.
When does that come up yesterday? Oh, how was Papa Bagels? I was busy. We kind of changed our plans. Got some bacon, egg, and cheeses. I got hit by a car. Traffic was kind of brutal.
Wait. Back up there. Hit by a car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was a side swipe, really. Not a big deal.
It wasn't like a collision.
It was more
full on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get thrown into the street.
They didn't run over your foot, right?
Right. They didn't have to back up off of me after they ran me over. It was kind of like a tap. Yeah.
That's
my daughter didn't think it was great. She was kind of concerned, but that was fine. She told my wife as soon as she walked in, "Guess what happened, Mom?"
Well, yeah, of course.
Dad got hit by a car.
Of course. Like anybody would, except for you with us.
Well, I figured I'd save it for the show.
All right.
It's not like I'm walking around like a broken leg or something. I'm fine.
Okay. I find it a tad jarring. Let me tell you about the ultimate race on water. It's coming to New York. Sail GP, where international teams, they go head-to-head in F-50 catamarans flying at over 60 miles an hour. High-stakes racing, iconic skyline views, the unmistakable buzz of summer in New York City. Kick off your summer at the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix, May 30th and 31st. Experience the speed, strategy, and spectacle of Sail GP, and ESPN New York is going to go behind the scenes. Live on May 28th, Bart and Carlin from the Sail GP team bases. Sail GP like you've never seen it. Tell me they're going to do their show live on a boat, please.
Oh, please. RJ, is that true? Are they doing it from a boat? How great would that be?
I don't know if they're on a boat.
I love that.
I mean, given how your weekend went, we probably shouldn't be around things with motors for a little while. So.
No, please tell me they'll be like rocking in the Hudson River, like up and down, like and Carlin could vomit on the boat. Please.
That would be.
Is there anything you could do, RJ, to make them do the show from a boat?
I don't think I have power.
No?
For that, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. Let's take a break. We'll come back, and I promise you, little did I realize in this segment we'd have to talk about one of us getting hit by a car this weekend. We'll come back, and we'll get into the Knicks with the calls and the sound. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Hi, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. If you're looking at solar in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, here's what actually matters. Real numbers, honest answers, and a team that handles everything. We manage the entire process from start to finish. Designs, approvals, installation, and even a brand new roof if you need one. We don't sell you more than your home actually needs. Just smart systems designed for long-term savings and predictable energy costs. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment. Precision Solar, built to perform for decades.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Registration ends in 2 weeks. Take the test.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, Fetch. I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of New Jersey is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends May 31st, 2026. Rich Eisen here with some advice. If high-interest credit card debt is grinding you down, it might be time to call an audible with a SoFi personal loan. It consolidates your debt into one low monthly payment with no fees required. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you can make the right play fast. Call an audible on your debt today at SoFi.com/debtplay. Loans originated by SoFi Bank N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debtplay.
The Knicks are one step closer to their ultimate goal.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
Will this be the year the Knicks punch their ticket to the NBA Finals?
Brunson right wing, walks into his three. That's good. Rebound, Towns, and the putback is good. It's a Towns takeover here in the third quarter.
Thanks to all our New York Knicks partners this season, including The Wellness Company, Dime Commercial Bank, Michelob Ultra, and Kia Motors on ESPN New York.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next year when things are better for Philadelphia.
Sad.
A disaster.
It's sad, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, real sad. My heart breaks for them.
Like, you responded to people on Twitter. Yeah, Assman going back and forth. I mean, it is just playoffs, baby.
What did I do? Because they come out with the excuses. Oh, the fans knew not to spend the money, that it was just going to be a waste of money, so they sold their ticket. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Well, here's the reason why there's no excuse is because you actually had your one of your best players, the face of your franchise, come out and beg you after winning a 7-game series against the Celtics to not let this happen.
And it happened even more than it did last time.
Right. Now, I mean, it'd be nice if you gave them a reason to want to go. Would be nice, but what was the excuse? That the fan base didn't really believe in the team? Is that what?
Yeah, it was a whole so much money, and they didn't believe in the team, and you can't blame them because they didn't think that they were going to wind up going on anyway. But stop it. How could you? They played a good game 2. They were right there in game 2, and you didn't have Embiid, so now you get Embiid back. Now there is no excuse for giving up every single ticket and letting it be a complete takeover of the opposition. No excuse.
No, there's no excuse. But, hey, they're great for us.
Yeah, it was great. Let's take a listen. Here's Mike Brown on this team's current level of focus.
It's definitely been elevated in the playoffs. Our guys, they've tried to take it to another level with their focus on the details and their energy and effort level. And that's a lot of reason why we're playing pretty good basketball. That's, when you talk about the elite and the great in any business, I don't care what business you're in, there's one word that stands out. It's the word consistency. The elite do it every play, even if it gets boring or monotonous. And that's what we have to figure out to see if we can do. If we can do it every play, then we have a chance to be elite.
They've been elite, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this is the best you've seen this team
ever
for an extended period of time like this.
I don't know that I've ever seen a Knicks team ever play to this level for 7-8 straight games ever.
Well, I mean, you got to go back to, what did I say? This is the first 7-game winning streak in the playoffs since 1999. I mean, so for me as a Knicks fan, I was at BU in '99. So since I've been a Knicks fan, this is as good as it's ever been. Like this.
This is incredible. This is all time. Like in 50 years, Knicks fans will. I don't know what's going to happen. You like their chances no matter what, but I don't know what's going to wind up happening. But even if they get hammered in the next round, you're going to remember this 7-game stretch.
You'll remember it, but I think it depends.
Oh, it'll get dampened, of course.
Right. I don't think if you get hammered against whoever the team ends up being in the Eastern Conference Finals, if you're going to look back at it as fondly as you will,
but you'll remember. You will remember this. You have just played a 7-game stretch, which is really unmatched in NBA history.
It's been amazing. It's absolutely been amazing. And now you give yourself some rest, and you'll go into you'll go into the Eastern Conference Finals fully ready to go. Try to figure out how to do the whole rest versus rust kind of deal, but still, I mean, one of your best players is dealing with a hamstring, so the more time he gets off, the better.
So OG last played when? Game 2 was what? Wednesday?
We went Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Yeah.
So OG is going to have at least a week and a half off, if not just about 2 full weeks off.
Right, and let's not pretend like your best players were taxing themselves minute-wise in this series anyway.
No.
So, I mean, you'll be as ready as humanly possible physically going into an Eastern Conference Finals.
Here's Jalen Brunson on this season and getting to this point.
I mean, it was a roller coaster for sure. I think outside of the New York Knicks organization, things looked worse than what they were from the outside looking in, but from everyone inside the building, and we were working every single day to be the best team we can be. That's all we were focusing on. And we had times where it was positive and negatives, ups and downs, but that's what our goal was. That's still our goal. Be the best team we can be. Continue to learn, continue to get better. And so the journey shows you who you are.
Well, I think a lot of people, and myself included, had real reservations. And so far, they shut all of us up.
Right, but here's the thing, though. And maybe this is made possible because there is the continuity from last season, right? You had a team that went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and you bring, outside of some depth pieces, the same team back. So they've gone through it together. They've gone through the adversity together. They've built up the relationships, the trust. And you're going to be a playoff team, so you can use the 82 games to try to figure things out. But in saying that, you didn't see anything close to what you've seen since Game 3 against Atlanta. Like, it's not like you saw that during the course of the season where the offense was running through Cat. You were begging for it, but you never saw it. Then all of a sudden, from Game 4 on, it's you haven't seen this before.
No, it's incredible. And the fact that you can do it and just be so good at it so immediately.
Right, under these circumstances, right? Like, this is as heightened as all of this is going to be.
Hey, we're in real trouble. We're down 2-1. We're on the road Game 4. Now, here's what we're going to do. The offense, we're going to start to run it through Cat. It's going to work seamlessly, and you're going to play the best basketball in the history of the franchise.
Correct. Then you'll have
wild.
2 losses in the playoffs so far by a combined 2 points.
It's wild. All right, let's get to some of the calls. We probably waited too long anyway. 800-919-3776. Guys, here we go. Let's start out with Manny in Flushing. Manny, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Great, Manny. How are you?
Listen, I want to get this about this Joel Embiid. I mean, he's probably one of the most disappointing players I've ever seen in my life. Being in the league for 12 years, and you haven't been in the conference finals with an MVP, that's disgraceful. It's like a burger without the meat. That's how I feel about Joel Embiid. Regardless of how talented he is and winning MVP, he is no superstar in my book. I mean, how can you be a superstar when you have a guy that's team in the conference finals? That's disgraceful. And guess who he lost to? Jalen Brunson.
Manny, why like today? And I don't think I completely agree. I think Embiid is just physically hampered and not the same player he was once able to be. But why today would your lead be how Embiid is disappointing and he's not a star? Like, shouldn't your lead be how excited and wonderful the Knicks' performance has been?
I am. I mean,
Doesn't sound like
listen.
it, though.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, But listen. I commend the Knicks what they're doing. 8 in a row. 7 in a row. Something we hadn't seen, since the year they got to the finals in '99. Because I was 5 when they last got to the finals. Listen, going through the Eastern Conference Finals, pack appearances. I think that's an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment to say the least. It's an understatement. But again, let me just say this. I just looked at my research yesterday. Between 2002 to 2022, the Knicks won one playoff series. Now, from 23 until the present, they've won 6 playoff winning series. How about that?
See, there you go, Manny. I think you adjusted when you got called out, and thanks for the call. I think you adjusted really well on that call. I'm here to make fun of Philly as much as anybody. But to your number one priority when you're calling the show right off the bat, just to mock Embiid, I don't know. It doesn't feel like that's the way you should go. You should be excited about the Knicks today.
Yeah, well, maybe you can kind of get into mocking Embiid as you're excited about the Knicks.
Well, I agree. I think you lead with what a performance, 7 in a row. From 2002 to 22, they won 1 playoff series and go through that whole thing and then get to making fun of Joel Embiid.
Right. Yeah, you didn't. It was the sequencing that you didn't.
Yes.
Okay.
I think he needed a little hand holding there, but I think he ended well, really, really well. Joe in Ocean Gate. Joe, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
What's up, fellas? Hey, Rick, you and the Sixers have something in common. You guys both got hit by a damn bus yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
Not bad.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, no, I can't believe it. It actually, we did take their souls, because how do you, without OG, and just have all the Sixers starters basically checking out of the game at the end of the third quarter? That's like, for a professional, it's like you guys, they quit. And the Knicks,
Embiid is clearly hampered. He can barely move. You're going to play this. That would almost be cruel to play him in the final 12 minutes when the game is over.
Well, at least some of their starters. They had, and this is also just great for the Knicks, too, because, the amount of playoff experience that our third stringers are getting, and they're scoring, and they're actually looking like an actual team, moving the ball and stuff. But I think it was just fantastic all around. And, go Knicks. Let's go. And, Dave, 65 or sooner, brother.
There you
Let's
go.
Roll.
Appreciate it, Joe. Yeah, that's good stuff. Let's take a listen to Karl Anthony Towns on the Knicks' massive blowout win yesterday.
It's great when you see your team doing what we're doing and, having that kind of focus and discipline and execution. I've always said that the toughest game is the one that ends someone's season, and to see us taking those words serious, it's great. It's great for us to see. But now we got to, we got to reset, we got to readjust, get our minds back in right, enjoy this time with our family, and, get back to business.
I love it. You say that the toughest game is the one to end the opposition season, but it didn't look like it yesterday.
Well, it hasn't been against Atlanta or against Philly.
How big did the lead get yesterday? It was well over 40, right?
Yeah. It's just point-wise. You thought that what they did to Atlanta in that final game was a big. What did they go for last night? 143.
The biggest lead was 44 last night. And what was the biggest lead against Atlanta, Ray? It was over 60, right?
61, I believe.
144, yeah.
This is you don't see this.
Well, not to mention the fact that you're doing this, and now they shot the three crazy good yesterday.
They made the most threes in the history of a postseason game.
Right, but you had Cat played 20 minutes, took 7 shots, still scored 17 points, but still 20 minutes. And then the game you scored 140 against Atlanta, he took 4 shots and scored 12 points, and you scored 140 points. No OG in this game. See, that's the other thing too, though. The fact that you have Shamet have the ability in Game 3 to step up the way that he did, and then Deuce do what he did last night, and then Bridges turn himself into what we all expected when we traded for him. Just the whole thing right now, man.
It's a wagon, is what it is.
It's tank life. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Do you think there's a chance that maybe we've kicked RJ out of his tank and we've taken it over?
Well, RJ's in this tank. RJ's a Knicks fan.
Yeah, but not as much as the Sabres.
Not as much as the Sabres, and he told you he's got a French-Canadian problem right now.
RJ, what's it like in the tank now?
There's mixed emotions in the tank at the moment. I mean, half the tank is jubilant. Just.
So is it uncomfortable for the non-jubilant portion of the tank?
I mean, there's half the tank in a battle right now. Yeah, half the tank is they got their hands full.
Like half the tank is taking on real shrapnel,
artillery.
Stuff's happening. Yeah,
and the other half just kind of has their feet up. Victory cigar, just kind of hanging out. So. Yeah, it's and it's small in there, so it gets a little uncomfortable.
Right. So it has to be like some crossover in there, right?
Well, I think now half the tank is now trying to recruit the other half. Like, hey, we're gonna need you over here. I know you had a couple scheduled days off, but we need some advice, some help.
You need reinforcements.
Yeah. So,
is there a chance that you open up the tank and let people out? And
no, you can't do that.
No,
that's dangerous.
That's dangerous. Once you're in the tank, you got to stay in the tank.
I think what the tank is trying to do currently is take those Knicks fans that were in Philadelphia, send them right up to Montreal, and they won't even know why they're there, but just unleash them. So,
I don't see a takeover. Nice. I don't see a takeover happening in Montreal the way it did in Philly.
No, because they're not.
That's me.
They're not weak.
They're not fair weathers.
I don't know if they'd cry after either.
Josh was right.
Yeah, that was quite a statement.
Sound of the crying, RJ? We have that?
Yeah, so here's Josh Hart. This is what I believe this is what you're talking about, Ray, right?
Yes.
And he said, Philly, it's not even a real sports town anymore, right?
Nah, man, because everybody was begging for Philly to not sell their tickets and all that stuff. So, man, I used to think Philly was a sports town. I don't know if it is anymore.
We took their soul. Wow. I mean, tell me that's embarrassing. You didn't just get swept by the opposition. You got overrun by the opposition.
You got overrun. Yeah, I would say, I mean, I guess the retort to that from the fan base would be like, well, what am I going to spend my money on? That?
Stop it.
No, I'm just saying, like, that.
I mean, those tickets didn't go on sale Saturday,
I mean, come on.
I'm not saying it's the right thing, but
it's not the right thing.
Would you want to go pay money to watch that? I'd be interested to know how much Philly fans, like Sixers fans, actually like that team.
I'm told they're by far number 4 in that market, like by far.
The Flyers are ahead of them.
Flyers are ahead of them.
So the Eagles are clearly number 1.
Yep. I've been told by multiple people from there that the Sixers are number 4, and it's not close.
Well, they look like that.
What's the relationship with the fan base in Embiid? Are they done with him? They're tired.
They're done. They're done.
They don't want him back.
They're done.
They gotta love Maxey though. They gotta love Edgecombe. I mean, they got some guys that they must like.
They look forward to building around Maxey and Edgecombe, but here's the thing: they can't get rid of Embiid's contract. They can't get rid of Paul George's contract. They don't really have much coming their way.
Tough.
Yeah, that's a shame. Why'd they get rid of McCain? I thought he was a good player.
I believe the GM said they were selling high at the time.
Why did they not draft Tatum? I mean, these are all questions that could be asked.
Yeah, great questions. With Xfinity, you already enjoy ESPN as part of your TV lineup with live games, daily sports coverage, expert analysis, and now the ESPN Unlimited plan is available at no additional cost, giving you access to additional ESPN content in the ESPN app, on-demand programming, and originals to explore. Visit Xfinity.com/your subscriptions to activate ESPN Unlimited access, then start watching in the ESPN app. More from ESPN, all in just one place. Let's break. Come back. More Knicks. Little baseball. Tyler Murray. Bring it. Stuff you missed. All happening on this Monday. It's DNR with you on ESPN New York. All right, let's check out the roads on Victory Monday and bring in our dear friend who's got to be in a good mood. It's Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Hey, Rick. Glad you're okay after that incident this weekend. Hey, everybody, watch out for pedestrians as you travel around. Let's go out to the inbound George Washington Bridge. A 30-minute delay to the upper and lower. Cross Bronx East at the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. Disabled vehicle on the shoulder. Lincoln 15, Holland 15. Watch for slowdowns on 22 West. Closed over in North Plainfield with a crash. Staten Island Expressway eastbound bumper to bumper at Slauson Ave with a collision over there as well. Traffic sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN New York.
FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, and every moment. From spreads to player points to threes and more, build it all into one same-game parlay and go for bigger payouts. So if you're betting same-game parlays this NBA postseason, bet them on FanDuel. More options, better payouts, all NBA playoffs long. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. FanDuel is giving you better payouts on same-game parlays all NBA playoffs long. With more ways to build and more value every time you play, you can stack your picks your way for every game, every matchup, and every moment. From spreads to player points to threes and more, build it all into one same-game parlay and go for bigger payouts. FanDuel, an official partner of the NBA. Play your game. 21 plus and physically present in New York. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And now everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Save up to $1,200 on mattresses for a limited time. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, to a good life sleep.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Got any markdowns on oil?
We've got many markdowns on oil.
How about on that new STP Any Mileage?
You'll save $5 when you buy 5 quarts of STP Any Mileage with an oil filter and get up to 5,000 miles of protection.
Heck of a markdown for quite a lot of miles.
At AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087, 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087. Or simply visit TRA.com.
Hey, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. We believe going solar should be simple, and it should make real financial sense. We manage the entire process from start to finish and offer flexible solar payment options designed around your goals. When the numbers work, solar can lower your monthly cost and give you predictable energy for decades. And if you refer someone who installs with us, you can earn up to $1,000. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
The New York Knicks have redefined playoff dominance. It's a franchise record 7th consecutive playoff win.
It's the whole thing right now, man.
It's a wagon is what it is.
It's tank life.
Our guys, they try to take it to another level.
It's great when you see your team doing what we're doing and having that kind of focus.
They have blown out the Philadelphia 76ers to complete a clean sweep of Philly. The Knicks are on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I used to think Philly was a sports town. I don't know if it is anymore.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York.
All right, DNR with you, Monday morning, ESPN New York. I got a great email, which really spits right in the face of all Philadelphia fans. Andrew Coppola. Didn't RJ go to a Yankees World Series game despite knowing they had absolutely no chance to win because he's a true fan? Because trips to the postseason are important and should never be taken for granted?
I don't think that RJ. I don't think he went to Game 5 thinking that they had no chance to win.
He went to Game 4 when they were down 3-0.
No,
he went to Game 5.
Game 5.
It was Game 5, Dave.
Oh, that's unfortunate for you.
Well, I did not feel great about the series.
How's it any more unfortunate?
If you knew your
He knew that the Yankees weren't going to win the
we're
World Series.
we're relitigating this a year and a half later, but it was a matter of price point because from where they were when the series began for what that game was to where I bought it at, the ticket price was down like 65%, so it was really a price point matter. I was hopeful they'd win that game, and you never know.
But you knew they weren't going to win the World Series.
I didn't feel great about it. Yeah, I didn't feel great about it. But listen,
You're a legitimate fan, unlike these frauds in Philadelphia who they just get rid of their tickets at the drop of a hat.
Well, I try to step up. I was with the Yankees. I tried to step up a couple of times. I really wanted to go to a World Series game. I'd been to a wild card game with Tanaka back in 2015. I've been to 2 CS games, and I really wanted to go to a World Series game. And there was a lot of talent on the field. Price point kind of dipped into what I was looking for, and then it turned into one of the worst sports moments of my entire life. So, yeah.
Sorry to revisit. I was defending you.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
Showing kind of what a good fan you are.
I thought today was going to be a happy day.
It is a happy day.
Rick's hit by a car.
You want to talk about the Niners, the Super Bowl loss I went to? Anything else you want to bring up?
Wow. You want to talk about that?
I probably need to. Kind of buried it for a long time.
He had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter of that game.
10 points.
Yeah, that's double digits.
Worst part is, if that game had kept going, they'd have lost by like 30. Just got.
You know what's nice though? We don't have to talk about it because we can just spend the next 3 hours talking about the Knicks.
Yeah, get back in my tank.
Let's celebrate.
Close the turret.
I thought you don't leave the tank.
You tried to drag me out. Just
dragged them out.
I didn't drag you out. I was talking to you through the blowhole.
I don't think that's what it's called.
No,
that's a whale.
There's got to be communication though.
Yeah, inside. You're either in or you're out.
So I can't get so if you're in the tank, I can't get a message in there.
I think it's done. It's done with not a blowhole.
Electronic.
Yeah, right.
Can we stop calling it a blowhole?
A piece of paper in the side.
You got to talk to my people. My fellow tank riders.
Yeah, I don't think there's paper slots in the tank.
Is there a phone, like a two-way phone, like in prison, where I could pick up the phone and talk to him on the inside?
Yep, just like that.
How about a cell phone? Well,
cell phone's going to work in a tank?
It's a current day tank.
Yeah, Wi-Fi's great in there.
Right. I'm not sure why this has to be like one of these, like, we're going back in time here.
Because he found the tank just sitting there by itself. I didn't think it would be an up-to-date modern tank.
I can't believe you still, after what happened this weekend, you still don't get it.
Right, but when he steps into the tank, it doesn't bring him back in time. He still has all the devices.
Watching the Knicks right now, what better could you compare this to?
He doesn't get it, RJ.
Yeah, you're not going to get it.
Hey,
if you don't get it now, then right. I have no hope for you.
He's having
an
the
awful
wagon.
Analogy. And rather than just own that you have an awful analogy, you're going to die on this hill.
No.
Which I respect because I'm that kind of guy too.
No, this is the best, non-championship winning 7-game run in the history of the New York Knicks. And
yes.
If you don't understand the tank now, then I don't know what to tell you. I think it's a you thing, really.
Don't you dare.
Starting to feel like that.
Yeah.
You know what, the two of you guys, when you raised your biggest fan, when you started with the tank,
when I
didn't
started,
know what the hell you were talking about.
Rick got hit by a car, it just bounced off. That's the tank protecting him.
It had to be explained to me. I could be a little
because
slow
it was
sometimes,
moronic.
But maybe at the time. But Ray, how do you feel now?
Yeah, I think it works.
See,
I think it works.
Okay. Everyone's coming around.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you're not in.
We're in the unstoppable tank.
This is why you're not inside. I just advise you to find comfort. Don't get left behind.
Seems like those wheel things are flying off.
Yeah, you know what you're doing? You're kind of walking behind the tank.
You're referring to a portion of the tank as the blowhole, okay? I don't need to hear.
You're walking behind the tank, benefiting from all that the tank brings, but you're not really in it with us.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not in your stupid tank.
Oh, how dare you?
Ridiculous.
I don't know why you're trying to rain on
Brian in Manhattan. He also hates the tank. Good morning, Brian. You're on ESPN New York.
I don't think that's true.
Hey, guys. You know, we could talk about the Knicks all day. We still wouldn't understand what happened from being down 2-1. Like they should hire a staff to analyze the Knicks before and after Game 3 against Atlanta, because this is a different team. And what I'm seeing, which is just so, I got goosebumps. They're sharing the ball. No one seems to care about their individual stats. And I think the guy that shows that the most, especially because of his background and his history, is Cat. I mean, he doesn't care if he shoots. He had a couple of, I think you guys watched the game, right? There was a couple of times, and he caught the ball low. He got the quick coverage, and he immediately pushed the ball to the other side of the rim for a dunk or a layup. And he could have went for his shot, drawn the foul, maybe gotten the three, but he didn't. He chose to pass the ball. The other thing was Clarkson and Shamet. So they're out there with Cat. Like, you can give Cat any four guys, no one with a lot of offense, and they do well on offense because he manages the distribution of the ball. Clarkson and Shamet had this vibe going on where they were sharing the ball. It's just so great to see. And again, I don't understand it. They've done this without OG. I called you guys. We were worried about them without OG. We'll give up game 3 maybe, without OG because we got to save him. No, they didn't need OG. And look, nothing against Brunson. Love Brunson. He's the heart and soul of the team. He's the guy that brought the Knicks back to relevancy. But less for Brunson means more for the team. Less for Brunson means more winning. And it's not because he isn't great. It's because the other guys thrive.
But you can still, and thanks for the call, Brian, you can still get great Brunson without that version of the way they play basketball. And we've said this for a long time, watching Brunson yo-yo the dribble and work the ball 25 to 30 feet from the basket and just try to take it all by himself is just not good basketball. It'll work sometimes, but it's not the way they played their best basketball, and you've seen that over this 7-game stretch.
Right. I mean, I gave you the number earlier in the show, which is telling me, how many times or what percentage of the points now are with Brunson in isolation. But it's not just that, though. It's Brunson's able to do, especially late in games, what he's always done, which is put himself in a position to get a good shot and to close games out. The play of the game last night, and there were a bunch of different plays that I liked, but, that two-play sequence where he rocks Barlow to sleep, goes up, lays it in, and then Deuce creates the turnover on the Embiid inbounds, and then he makes the three in the right corner. Jalen Brunson he can get his shot when he wants to get his shot. Mm-hmm. Matchup against Atlanta was a more difficult matchup, and they made the move to get Cat more involved with the offense. And now in this series, I think it was an easier matchup for Jalen, but I think it also worked so well in round 1, especially because of what it's doing on the defensive side of the ball now, that why wouldn't you stick with it? And now we'll, again, have to make adjustments going into whoever we play in the Eastern Conference Finals. But, the fact that Cat has the ball in his hands, there were a couple times last night where he had, it's like, okay, I want to pass it. No, okay, I guess I'm open, so I'll shoot it. And he ends up making the shot.
He's a good shooter.
He's a great shooter. And he's also a great facilitator. He's a great passer, and he's a willing passer. He enjoys doing it. They're using Mitch more offensively, the whole thing. They're just playing.
It's perfect
right now to the best of their capabilities.
You just hope you don't wake up and it changes. You just want to continue this magic carpet ride because they're playing perfect basketball right now.
Yeah, and it's a credit to just everybody on that coaching staff that's been able to make the adjustments that they made, and then the players being able to go out there and actually execute it at a high level like they're doing right now.
So as we sit here right now, you'd have to say that moving on from Tibbs and bringing in Mike Brown is a move that has worked.
Right now at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't saying the same thing after the first 3 games of the Atlanta series, but now you are.
Mike Brown would have lost his job had the Knicks lost that series to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Jay in Atlanta. Jay, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning. Walking on cloud 9, but for me, apart from the dominance and how great it is to experience this, it's the trickle-down effect. It's being able to do this and not lose a step, losing OT. Having everyone contribute and go into the rest of this playoff without hampering or over-depending on your 2 bigs, which usually is what you need to do in the playoffs. These guys are barely playing in the fourth quarter, and I'm sure that's going to pay dividends as, we go into this Eastern Conference and hopefully the finals. It's just beautiful to see. I really can't remember feeling this way about a team except maybe the 98 Yankees, which was a little different in that they came stacked and you expected a lot from them. And this is just an incredible feeling, but I'm more focused on, this is the best case scenario in terms of health and rest when it comes to your team in the middle of the playoffs. It really is unbelievable to watch. And, I hope it really pays off. But
It's just a great feeling being a Knicks fan right now. It is awesome to watch.
It's awesome, and thanks for the call, Jay. The thing about the 98 Yankees, Rick, is the 98 Yankees, now they got off to a slow-ish start in like the first 10 games, but then they were unstoppable for the entire season. The Knicks were not unstoppable for the entire season. A lot of people had real reservations about the Knicks going up against good teams in the postseason.
Well, Knicks got off to a great start, won the NBA Cup, had the 11-game stretch where they weren't very good, and then it was just kind of beating up on bad teams, and then the games that you would point to as a fan where, hey, I'd like to see something here. I don't think they prioritized the way that we did as fans.
But the Yankees didn't have that. The Yankees smashed everybody.
I think it's different in baseball, though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think just the NBA is kind of its own thing.
I would agree with that, but still, like, just the Yankees won 114 regular season games. I think the Knicks won 74 regular season games.
Right, but I think the expectations were. I mean, I don't remember back to '98 like you do, but I mean, the expectations for this Knicks team were it's a failed season if they don't go back to the Eastern Conference Finals.
If the Yankees didn't win the World Series, it would have been a failed season. The Yankees were at a different level than anybody.
Oh, okay. Which is so. I don't. You're telling me it's not similar. That's fine. I think that the way that the NBA player and coaching staff and everyone else approach the regular season is different than Major League Baseball.
That's fine. I'm just
like
saying,
the Knicks weren't out to the Knicks weren't out to go get the 1 seed. If they did, great. If they don't, no big deal.
Well, that's my point. And the Yankees they wouldn't lose any game. They refused to lose.
Okay, which is fine. I'm just saying. I mean, the expectations now today, as we sit here, 2 series into it, are, I think most Knicks fans feel like they should be in the NBA Finals.
Yes.
And then you're going up against another tank if it ends up being OKC.
Yeah, they're a real tank because they haven't lost any games this postseason.
Yeah, you're talking about the defending champions,
right? And they're what 7-0, and they'll probably be 8-0 tonight, and then they'll start the next series at home with a real chance to start the NBA postseason at 10-0.
Yeah, against whoever ends up coming out of this hard-fought Spurs-Wolves series.
Right. Oh, and by the way, I saw some horrible takes last night on Twitter.
Well, what'd you see?
How could they throw? I mean, Wemby's one of the faces of the NBA. How could you throw him out? It was a very, very dirty play. He needed to get thrown out for that.
It was a vicious elbow to the face, yeah.
I don't care who he is. You need to be thrown out of the game for that. That was a dirty game. Did you see he had no idea that he was thrown out?
Yeah, he asked one of his teammates.
Yeah. He's like, what is flagrant 2?
What's happening here?
And then he's like, I think the quote was, I'm ejected?
That means you're out.
That means that you're out. Well, I think that's good, though. Want a long series. I'd like something to go 7 games.
Yeah, but you don't like him being thrown out.
No. Totally different topic. No, I don't want him to get thrown out. I'm just happy Minnesota won that game.
I think at a certain point, though, too, there's got to be a level of frustration, right, with how physical they've been with him. And he snapped a little bit, and then if that doesn't catch him in the face,
right,
he's not getting kicked out.
No, but you caught him right in the jaw.
And
you wound up and you swung the elbow and you caught him right in the jaw. It was a lot. I don't care who he is. He deserved to get thrown out for that. It was dirty.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that feels like pretty cut and dry. As much as you don't want to, but still.
Well, I got to tell you. I mean, I'm not making football picks now, certainly. See what the Chargers just did?
Yeah, they just signed
Njoku.
And you are a Harbaugh guy.
Any Harbaugh.
You love the Harbaughs.
Jim, John, Jack, you name it. I love the whole family.
Oh, they have a level of quirkiness that reminds me a little bit of you. You got a quirkiness to you.
All right. There's nothing wrong with being quirky.
That's what makes you special. That's what makes you you.
That's what makes me.
I mean, you're a 53-year-old man talking about going on Instagram Live to do finger pistols.
No, not talking about it. I will be. 4 o'clock today. It's set. 4 o'clock today. We go on live, finger pistols. Beep, 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 beep. Ray, you going to watch?
Of course. That's why I said I want to be notified when you do.
Well, now you're notified. Now the whole world can know. RJ, is that nap time for you?
No, not yet. I'll stay up for that.
How are we going to post that, RJ? How are we going to put like some kind of tease, like something with fingers at 4? What are we doing?
I mean, are you worried
Who's
that
up for a good,
Are you worried that 30 seconds, like conditioning wise, you won't hold up?
I'm saying the pistols can overheat. Could be a problem.
We don't want you to
there, which is a lot of weaponry, was like 7 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I am. I think I have to start out very slowly.
Then you got to reload. You got to do all that.
Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start out with some reloads. Like, pew! And then, pew!
No one's going to want to watch that. I mean, are you going to have the energy after going to Pound Ridge for your anniversary? I think that's a fair question. What?
You couldn't have gone anywhere else?
No,
you
couldn't.
in that card in that better aim.
It's Jean-Georges.
This is a you problem.
I don't think RJ knows Jean-Georges.
Of course he does.
RJ, you know Jean-Georges?
I mean, I don't know a ton.
He doesn't know who Jean-Georges is.
I'm scared to Google that.
I don't know. What do you mean you're scared? You don't be scared to
What do you
Google
mean
it?
you're scared to Google Jean-Georges?
I don't know who that is.
See? They don't know.
Well, listen.
He's one of the great chefs going right now.
I'm sure he's great, but I would have preferred you go to a place with a different name.
I think there's expectations when you go to. I mean, they have a beautiful dinner like that.
The name of the town is Pound Ridge, RJ.
Oh,
does it matter?
They got anything for sale there? It's like a beautiful place. Where do you live? Pound Ridge.
You know what the sad thing is?
Is that Westchester?
Yes.
Let's not play this game too long.
It looks like we're gonna.
It never even occurred to me that this could be a thing. Like, I've known about this town, people from Pound Ridge for forever, and never once did I think like that.
Town of 5,000.
5,000 people. Sounds beautiful. Well, maybe that's not a word you're accustomed to. Maybe that's not a word you're accustomed to using.
No, the problem is that you live in a porno. Everything is a pool house to you.
No.
Want a meat stick?
That's not true.
Everything. It's sick.
What do you want me to say? Sorry?
Site of a significant civil war, a Revolutionary War skirmish, I should say.
Wow.
I should say.
A skirmish?
A skirmish.
A little skirmish broke out in Pound Ridge, huh?
It's literally called the Raid on Pound Ridge or the Battle of Pound Ridge.
Oh, no. You want to say something now?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. Listen, I'm a mature adult. I don't need to always say what it's on my mind.
No. There's no maturity there whatsoever. You know what we have coming up in a little bit, by the way?
Bring it.
Yeah, bring it.
Do you have a bring it?
No. Do you?
Yeah, I have a bring it.
All right, I'll think of one.
Well, you're not supposed to think of one now.
Why not?
It's 7:21.
Yeah, so? What time is bring it? 7:40.
Yeah, but the thought is like you're supposed to already have coming out of the weekend to bring it.
Well, I don't.
Great.
So maybe I don't participate, or maybe I think of a on the fly bring it.
Okay, well, we'll see.
All right, we'll see what we can do. 800-919-3776. More Knicks into Bring It. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Hey, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. We believe going solar should be simple, and it should make real financial sense. We manage the entire process from start to finish and offer flexible solar payment options designed around your goals. When the numbers work, solar can lower your monthly cost and give you predictable energy for decades. And if you refer someone who installs with us, you can earn up to $1,000. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment.
D'Agostino Law Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates, and I know how a serious accident can change your life just like that.
I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and I understand that with pain comes medical bills and time out of work. Let us get you justice.
This is John Ryan, the closer. For over 35 years, our family has been getting accident victims every dollar they deserve.
I started this firm for the injured so they can bite back against the insurance companies.
Our legacy is to get you justice. Bite back.
To get you paid, bite back.
At D'Agostino & Associates, bite back means fight back. When you're hurt and they blame you, we bite back and get you every dollar you deserve. We have offices throughout New York and New Jersey, so call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. 1-800-248-3222. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber. starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, fetch! I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
This deer season, John Deere wants to give you the home field advantage. We're bringing you the best offers of the season, whether that's cash off on select new machines or a shot at the ultimate Major League Baseball prize package. Because right now, you can enter for a chance to win an MLB All-Star experience for you and 3 friends, complete with travel and lodging for All-Star Week this July. Deer season is going on now through June 3rd. Visit johndeere.com/deer season to enter and view the offers and complete contest rules. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Yep, we are the New York Knicks. Cecil Wilson emails in. Speaking about Philly fans, can we talk about how the Knicks fans printed out pictures of Embiid getting posterized in Game 3, and he was getting booed at the line in his own home arena? Let's go, Knicks. No, what happened was you got to see firsthand the team destroy the opposition and the opposing fans destroy the home fans. I mean, in every single facet of everything in this series, the Knicks fans dominated the series.
Yeah, very rarely do you see a team make the opposition quit and the fan base quit at the same time, which is pretty impressive. I mean, right? Like it's just the idea that you're going to go. I mean, you were right when you said it. You know, Game 1 not great. Game 2. Without Embiid, Philly gave you, a pretty good shot, right? I mean, that's a close game.
Yes.
Right, so you would think that Embiid's going to be back, going into Game 3, we're home now. I know it's 2-0, but still. Well, we just fought back from down 3-1 against the Celtics. It's the Knicks. Like, we've heard our players talking about how we got to show up, and then to do what you just did over the last 2 games. I mean, last night, all you heard was Deuce in the first quarter. He's going nuts. He starts 4 for 4. Make 11 threes, and then that's you got the best player in your team talking about how it was louder for the Knicks in his building than it was at Madison Square Garden.
It's unbelievable.
It's amazing.
It's on. Did you see the little news feature they did?
No.
Oh, so I sent this to RJ. RJ,
hi.
How you doing?
Is this with the crying?
Yeah, but that's towards the end. So they sent they're at the. Let me set the scene. They're at the news desk, and the anchor at the desk is like, let's send it to Jen. She's live at the 76ers game. And then Jen, I'm making up the name. I don't know what her name is. Jen was like, okay, I'm live here. She's standing there doing just the shot at the arena, and she gets, RJ, correct me, right? Swarmed by Knicks fans, right?
It's like someone got swept into the ocean.
Swarmed. And then she goes to kind of a pre-produced package of talking to fans of Philadelphia.
It gets better.
And it's like, oh, I can't believe this happened. Oh, Embiid, whatever. And then the last woman is weeping, literally weeping at what has just happened to her 76ers. Right, RJ? I mean, is there complete truth to the story?
So when you sent it to me, and it made it rounds, I actually thought that what you sent about the news reporter, I thought that was it. Like, that was the bulk of it. Because I was like, oh, it's a minute. Well, I was like, how's this going to go on for a minute? And then they start playing the interviews.
Mm-hmm.
And then they progressively get better. The woman at the end, I actually do feel bad. I started laughing.
Why do you feel bad?
Oh, I mean, she's weeping. She's crying.
Are we going to play it? Do we have it?
Yeah, we're teasing the hell out of it.
We have. But I wanted to make sure it got the appropriate discussion before we played it. RJ,
this is getting more tease than me get hit by a car. I mean, let's just play this thing.
Well, there was no tease for that. You just mentioned it.
I didn't think it was.
It's like, here's a woman crying. That's what it would be like.
It's like you jumped out in traffic.
I think you have to take some responsibility with this thing.
Yeah, the narrative's gotten away from you.
Okay, there's no narrative. Let's just play this. I'd like to hear the crying.
All right.
We're in live inside Xfinity Mobile Arena tonight, Cheyenne. This game was brutal.
Walter, you would think that I'm in New York right now instead of Philadelphia. This is absolutely not the way that fans are hoping to end the Sixers season. You can see that I am surrounded by Knicks fans right now. Listen, what's up? I'm the Sixers fans I know. Had to say.
I ain't gonna lie, this is a Mother's Day massacre. I left my mom, you know what I mean, to spend time thinking that I'm going down with the ship, but I'm going down with the ship, so I gotta make it up to mama.
Sell the team, fire Nick Nurse, everybody gone. Like Kyle Lowry, coach.
We're getting clowned. Yeah, I got nothing. I think it was game 6 a few years ago when the Knicks beat us here, and we walked out and they were chanting like this. It's worse this year.
They gotta play better defense. And I love Joel, and I hope he stays. I love the whole team. They did amazing, but it's just heartbreaking. It really is. It's a wrap.
She's weeping.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, we annihilated them, and we made their fans cry.
I love it. I got to tell you, though, it's on Mother's Day, too.
The Mother's Day massacre, the one kid said.
So if you're like, hey, listen, Mom, honey, I love you. Your wife and then your mom, whoever it is, listen, I'd love to spend time with you today, but we got game 4.
Right.
I gotta be there to support my team. Then you gotta go watch that. It couldn't happen to a better city.
Oh, it's so good. You see John here? John wants all the shine. I put this in the chat last night. See above. Raymond says it was all over Twitter. We don't need to fight for credit. LOL.
Attaboy, Raymond.
But by the way, I sent it to RJ. John sent it 9 o'clock last night. RJ, do you know when I sent this to you? Way before 9 o'clock, right?
You sent that to me at 7:54.
Yeah. So, if we're going to play that game, I was way ahead of John with this.
I mean, Ray said we don't have to fight for credit.
But if we're going to fight, I would win, right?
I suppose.
But yeah, I mean, you didn't share with the whole group, though.
Yeah, because I wanted it to be special.
Very sneaky and underhanded of you.
That's true.
No,
I do the same thing. If I wanted to play it on the show without anyone hearing it,
I wanted it to be special for you guys. Now, fortunately, you saw the text from John, and you're like, I don't want to watch this. Because you think that John doesn't have great taste.
No, I think at that point I was already I was close to falling asleep, and I was also in the midst of watching Friends and Neighbors.
Is that done?
What do you mean? Is it done?
Like, have they come out with the whole season yet?
I don't know. I'm not through the whole season.
Right, I don't want to watch the show until the whole season is released. Is what I'm saying.
I'm only 2. I think I started 3. I'm 2 full episodes in. So I just started 3.
John's now saying we didn't credit the outlet. Didn't the outlet credit the outlet?
It's AB6.
It's ABC6 in Philly.
All right, John, there you go.
Well, even if the outlet credits the outlet, you still need to do that.
See,
it's kind of a given.
Yeah, but see, now he's...
Right, because now he knows he lost, and now he's got to play ball.
I don't think it's because he lost. I think you annoyed him a tad. We said we don't need to fight for credit, and then you declared yourself the winner of credit.
ABC6 in Philly, loser Philly, coming to you live. Let's send it to Janice. I'm here at the Xfinity Center, and everybody's crying. ABC6 in Philly.
You'd make a great anchor.
That's
Thanks.
nice. Yeah, that's really nice.
Did you see the video after Game 3 where in like the lower concourse were all the Knicks fans, almost like sharks, and the Philly fans were just kind of hovering. They didn't want to go down the escalator.
And the Philly fans were walking out, and the Knicks fans were mocking them as they were leaving.
You don't want to go that way. Trust me.
Yeah, they absolutely decimated that city. I think it started with the when I yelled at that Princeton student years ago.
No, that's not when it started, because that was it was an Eagles fan. He wasn't a Sixers fan.
Yeah, but they're all the same.
No, you can't start. Ray just told you that the people look at the Sixers as the fourth team in the city. That's how they feel about the team.
They're all the same.
Right, yeah, you with the whole Giants bravado has nothing to do with the Knicks.
I think I started a trend.
They started nothing.
That's how I see it. Here's Tyrese Maxey defeated about Knicks fans taking over his arena.
It just sucks, bro. It just sucks, man. It just sucks. That's really all I can say about it, man. It's hard. It's definitely difficult. It's only one way to put a stop to it, and it's we have to go out there and win these games. Just being completely honest, we were better when we played them in the Garden this entire season. I know we lost game 2 and 1, but game 2 regular season was better. Here we was, I was telling them it felt louder here for them than it did in the Garden. And it's but we got to put a stop to it as a team. Winning these games, that's what's going to make, our fans louder than theirs or whatever. I don't know how to keep them out. I don't know the logistics of it, but it does suck. I can't even lie. It definitely does suck.
You can't keep us out because we're everywhere. Why are you laughing? We're everywhere.
Because we're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's their team their fan base doesn't believe in their team, and you know what our fan base is like.
No, but see, they believed in their team when they beat Boston.
Yeah,
they totally believed after that game.
They went into that series thinking they had a real chance to win.
I saw what their fans were saying, even after game 1, or when they cut to the shot of the Sixers bench and they were all laughing. They were like, "Oh, look, see, they're not even phased. They're gonna." And then they cut the shot to the Knicks bench and they were all business. Nobody was smiling. Everyone was focused. And they say, "Oh no, we were just fatigued. We gave too much for game 7. Watch what happens in game 2. Watch what happens in game 3."
Right,
yeah.
They competed in game 2 at least.
Sure,
so they got that going for them.
You get a gold star for that.
Yeah. Big stuff. All right, let's break. We got your calls. We got Bring It. We got Tyler Murray. So, Rick, quickly explain what Bring It is for the people, please.
I think RJ's supposed to explain Bring It. I explained the roast.
RJ, can you explain Bring It for the people, please?
Well, there's no clear way to bring it, but there's a lot of ways there's a lot of ways you can succeed. There's a lot of avenues to success in this segment. You call in, you jump on the YouTube. I mean, a good place to start would be you just roast and trash Philly. I mean, both their teams got swept in the playoffs.
Tough weekend.
Yeah, it really is tough. But you can have something profound to say. You can have a thought. It can be a question. Something off the weekend that really either made you think or will make others think.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And to get involved, 800-919-3776, and then you bring it.
Or on the YouTube.
And then you bring it there.
You just bring it everywhere.
Or via the email or the Twitter. There's so many different ways to bring it, RJ.
Yeah, so if you want to say Philly fans are sad and pathetic because they're crying after their team lost and saying they did a good job. Did they do a good job? Doesn't seem like it, but
no.
To some they
crying.
did.
What would a bad job be? Losing games by 80?
You get lost on the way to the stadium?
Right.
Bring
that
it.
happened. Well, wasn't that Pascual Perez got lost on the way to the stadium?
I bet the Sixers played like they wish they had gotten lost.
It's glorious. Glorious. All right, so bring it next. We got Tyler at 8:30. We got your calls, 800-919-3776. It's a very exciting, uplifting day as the Knicks smash the Sixers. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
Empower.
After wanting one for years, Kevin is finally enjoying his new hot tub.
This is the life.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money, so now he can be a little bad.
Oh, no, not my phone.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's phone may be in hot water, but his finances aren't. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
With the new My Lowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
When you tell someone what team you cheer for, do they apologize? Does your first childhood memory involve crying on a Jumbotron? Then you may be a fan of a BST or bad sports team. Luckily, when you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive, you're protected from things like fire damage caused by violently unplugging the TV. Or an accidental overhand left to the drywall. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
The Knicks are one step closer to their ultimate goal.
The Knicks beat the Hawks 140-89 and win this first-round series in 6.
Will this be the year the Knicks punch their ticket to the NBA Finals?
Brunson right wing, walks into his three. That's good. Rebound, Towns on the putback is good. It's a Towns takeover here in the third quarter.
Thanks to all our New York Knicks partners this season, including Wild Turkey Bourbon, Citywide Window Cleaning, DraftKings, and Total Orthopedics and Sports Medicine on ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Now, game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. 6:35, the Yankees visit the Orioles. So it's a light night in local sports, and that's the only one we have going. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey. During today's action, glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So I have my Bring It, and you're not going to like it. But I have to be honest with myself, and I have to be honest with you. And
am I not going to like it because it's going
to upset you?
It's mindless and took no thought, or
no?
It's going to upset me.
It took real thought, and I actually spent some time thinking of the actual number. And then when it jumped into my head, I was like, all right, I'm going to go with this, and he's going to be angry at me because it's going to hit close to home.
There's a number involved with this?
Mm-hmm. There's a number.
Okay.
So we'll get to Bring It in just a few moments. Let's get to a couple of calls, and then we will bring in the Bring It. Dave in the truck. Dave, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, guys. First-time caller.
I just want to quickly start by saying, Dave, Rick, the boys behind the glass, you guys are pound for pound, best in the business. Love listening to you guys. Much continued success to you guys individually and to the show. But I'm calling because I was at the game yesterday, and from the moment you stepped onto the parking lot, you felt the energy from the Knicks fans. In the arena, the crowd just erupting for the team, everyone yelling deuce every time he would take a shot. You had one person handing out photos of Embiid getting dunked on by Mitch and the crowd just waving them right in his face every time he would go to the line. It was just beautiful, and the crowd was amazing, game was amazing, team was amazing, and to put a cherry on top of the belt whooping that was given yesterday, you had on the scoreboard at the end of the game being announced that the Philly fans can enjoy their 5-piece free nuggets. What an embarrassment, but thank you guys for taking my call. I'll keep listening, and I love you guys. Thank you.
Why do they get nuggets? Because Huck Porty missed 2 free throws in the second half?
Yeah, every time that they miss 2 free throws, you get another nugget. So I think they got 8 nuggets the other night and 5 last night.
So they're winning then, huh?
Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Oh, so come on. I mean, you might have just been horribly embarrassed on your home court, but you're going to have delicious nuggets as a prize at the end.
Good for you.
Good, really, really good for you. Great for you. Let's go to Madrid in the Bronx. Madrid, you're on ESPN New York. Good morning.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go. Listen, how are you guys doing in this beautiful Monday morning?
What would you think, Madrid? How would you think we're doing after we just got to witness that?
The air is just different. Just breathing in this. Everything is just different. I got my 11-month-old shooting free throws in his little basket. I'm just overly excited. Listen, I want to give credit to Mike Brown. He's not my cup of tea. I don't love him or anything, but he made adjustments into listening into assistant coaches, whoever was in his ear, saying, let's run the offense a little bit through Cat. And ever since that 2-1, when we were down 2-1, everything has just been going great. I have zero complaints. The way we're looking, I'm not scared of anybody. I don't care if Dave speaks early. I don't care what Dave says. We sweep this, we'll sweep that. He's not jinxing anything because we're looking great.
Not jinxing anything. I said the Knicks were going to, if they won Game 3, I guaranteed you they would win the series.
I know, but the guys were giving you a hard
show.
time. Yeah, the guys were giving you a hard time, but I'm on your side. Listen, I'm not scaring anybody. Whoever's in front. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go Knicks. Well, you're like overly confident, though. Oklahoma City is still a scary team, a real scary team.
The real scary? Yeah. I mean, the defending champions that are doing pretty much what you're doing in the West. Better, though. Right? I mean, maybe not with the same kind of...
They haven't lost a game yet.
Right.
Haven't lost a game yet.
And they won the championship last year, so...
At what point? All right, so it's 7:47 on Monday. At what point do we start to have the conversation? People chime in, hosts on the station, whatever. Too much rest for the Knicks. It's gonna be too much rest.
That's gonna start probably sometime around Wednesday or Thursday.
You think Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah, the whole rest versus rust conversation. And then depending on what happens in Game 1.
By the way, I'm not afraid to say I am all in on Cleveland here. I am rooting for the Cavs big time.
Okay.
I think the Knicks would destroy Cleveland.
Well, according to Shaq, it doesn't matter because we're going to roll right through the finals.
Okay. All right. I'm not there. I think Detroit is a real scary team. I think they would annihilate Cleveland.
Two different. I mean, it's definitely two different kind of matchups. I mean, you saw what it looked like for us against Detroit this season, but Detroit also has Cade and then who else? So I mean, they're struggling to score,
but they're tough.
Right, but they're tough. But they haven't gone against this version of us yet either.
True.
And then the other side of this is, I mean, you talk about their backcourt, but what version of James Harden are you getting on a regular basis in the postseason?
James Harden, what's happening?
I mean, that's what Kenny brought up. Was that?
Raymond just said breaking. Ray, I can't find it. Can you tell me what's
the breaking
happening?
news, Ray?
Adam Schefter is reporting that the first Sunday night game of the year, September 13th.
Hang on. Let me get ready for this.
Giants?
Does it involve a local?
Yes, it does.
Oh God! It's going to be the Giants.
It will be the Giants.
Sunday night, September 13th.
At MetLife.
Yeah?
Who will the opponent be?
Cowboys.
That's right.
We're going to kick your ass.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're going to, I can't wait.
I feel good about this one.
Oh, my God.
This is great.
We're going to run over you.
What a Monday. What a day.
Oh, my God.
Let's go.
I can't wait for this. You know what's going to happen?
The Caleb Downs coming out party is what's going to happen.
Yeah. We're going to put him in the ground. You know what's going to happen? Is we're going to beat you, and then I'm going to take a dump right on you.
Why are you doing this again?
Can we make
Why
a promo
again?
out of that one? Mike Brown Show, you listening? Can we make
That
another
promo
promo
lasted
and
all
run
season
it
long.
the entire football season? Please.
Right. In a season where you won 2 games for most of it. Talking about taking a dump on a Cowboys fan's head.
Oh,
he's feeling very good right now.
I'm feeling so good.
He's feeling so good.
So good. Wow. Giants-Cowboys Sunday night.
Right, but I mean, like, you think Sunday night football ever get tired of this matchup? Ever?
I'm telling you, man. I'm
to
gonna
start
go
the season?
I'm going to go crazy during that game. Crazy.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't see each other that day.
You and I probably shouldn't see each other the month of September. I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna buy those tickets as soon as they're available.
No, you're not welcome.
What, you gonna keep me out?
Well, he's definitely
I
going.
live there.
No,
I live there. What
No,
are you
I don't
talking
care.
about?
You won't by then. No, you're not welcome to that game. You're not welcome
right
to that
now.
game.
He'll be at the game. You're the one.
No, he won't.
Ray, you're going to go to that game. No, on Sunday night.
Nope.
I'm right there.
No, he's
He's
not.
right there. He'll
no,
go
you're
to it.
not. No, you're not. You're not allowed to go.
Why don't you guys go together? And
No.
we can send Jake to film it.
No.
That's not
Great
fun.
would that be?
That's not fun.
Today's supposed to be a fun day. Let's not kill each other today.
I can't help it. You're the one. Look at Schefter. Look at Schefter.
I thought it would be big. I thought you'd be excited.
It's huge.
Wanted to get it out as fast as possible.
Wow. That's big stuff.
Week 1.
40th anniversary of the 86 championship team. They'll have all the Lawrence Taylor, Leonard Marshall. They'll all be there.
40. That's a good number.
Maybe you should go.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take
Sunday
the
night.
tickets he wants. So you can't go.
I think he could probably get his own tickets. I mean, he's right there.
Nope.
That's it.
No.
Okay.
He's not. I don't want.
Ray,
you
I think you
going,
have
Ray.
to go now, Ray.
I don't.
think
You're not
there's no
allowed
Kind
to
of
go.
a given now.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go. You're not welcome in our stadium. All right? You go in that stadium, what happens to you, I can't control it.
Shannon wants in. We're going to have fun.
Oh, no. Full Cowboys contingent.
Good.
Let's go.
You won't have to worry about because the casual Dave won't show up. God forbid he goes and supports his team. I hear it's a standalone game. I'll go to standalone games. So here you go. Standalone, Sunday night. It's
Maybe I
one of
will
your
go.
hated rivals.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
Well, we'll see. A lot of talk. I hear a lot of talk.
Don't you dare question my fandom.
I'm just saying.
Don't you? Honestly, you know what? You want to take shots at whatever you want. Fine. Don't you dare question my Giants fandom.
You spent the last how
Don't
many
you
weeks?
dare question my Giants fandom.
I'm not questioning the fandom. I'm just questioning how seriously I can take some of your talk.
Listen,
Your own talk.
he ended up being right about this series here.
Yeah, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that.
No, don't give me that. If I was wrong, how could you have done that? How could you have jinxed
You're
that?
giving him credit for something that's ridiculous. He was giving himself the win. You guys made a big deal out of it, and we played around with it. But he said, if they win Game 3, series is over.
Right, and Ray got all
series,
upset.
Because every series is over. It's just why you had to say it was the problem.
Because I'm scared of nothing.
It seems
and I'm not scared of his
self-explanatory.
dirty Cowboys on September 13th.
This is what makes you dangerous right
Do
now.
you think I can get a 65 or sooner chant going by the end of that game?
No.
Yeah, when we kill you, yes. You can Giants up 31-13, late stages, third quarter, and all of a sudden, hey, what Tirico, what am I hearing?
650S.
I think they're chanting. If you listen closely, Chris, I think they're chanting 65 or sooner. 65 or sooner.
All that
Who do you
happened.
think the architect of that glorious chant is? It's Rothenberg.
All that happened was the game was announced, and this is how you're acting. A time was announced for the date.
Yeah, so
It's crazy.
Hopefully, Dart will learn to slide by week 1.
slide in your face.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Guy spends one day in Pound Ridge, and all of a sudden, I mean,
This is what happens. This is what happens.
This is unreal.
Okay, you laugh away. I was learning these nights. We'll take over your stadium. No, you won't.
I can say one thing confidently.
Cowboys fans will be like Knicks fans in Philadelphia.
You know that's not true.
I know exactly that's true. 100% that'll be true.
I can tell you two things definitively. Because the Niners play in New York, right?
Yes.
It's a home game for the Giants?
Right.
RJ will be at that game, and Raymond will be at the Week 1 game.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he will.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
September 13th. Lock it in.
And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to help him get to that game.
I don't think I need your help for this
baby
one.
him in the past. Ray, here's some tickets. Here you go, Ray.
I don't think I need to worry about
charity. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you out of that game.
Good luck.
I might call security and be like, listen, just saying, this guy, dangerous.
Well,
the Giants have
get Giants
tweet
guests.
out. Look at this. Look at this.
We can't get a Giants guest, and you can all of a sudden start making phone calls to keep people out of the stadium.
Yeah, they take security very seriously there.
This is a joke. Oh, there it is. They just popped it up. Week 1 primetime.
Home. Flames.
Baby.
Who are you going to root for in that game, Rick?
I'm not rooting for anyone.
It's going to root for what's good for the show.
Yeah,
What's
I'll
good
root
for
for
the
whoever
show
goes.
is the Giants
I'll root for whoever goes to the game.
RJ, who are you rooting for in that game?
Some kind of overtime heartbreak for one of you, unfortunately.
That's
for
nice.
him.
I didn't say who.
For him.
I didn't say it.
Say it. Say it. You know you want the Giants to be good this year.
I don't. I mean,
You know you do.
Do I want that?
Yes, you
I don't know
do.
if it's good for you.
I don't know if I want that. I want them to be interesting. Interesting comes in a lot of different
Interesting
ways.
is good. Ipso facto, you're rooting for the Giants.
Well, either way, it's
Welcome, RJ. Bring your tanks.
Either way, it's going to work out. Either they're going to be good and you're going to be all in, or they're going to be bad and I'm going to be concerned about you.
We're not going to be bad.
I don't think you'll be bad.
I'm ready. I am so ready for that
tell.
game.
This is gonna
And you guys wouldn't fast forward to football season?
No.
Oh,
What am I fast
There's
forwarding
so much
football
going on
season
right
for?
now.
That's better.
I mean, we got summer to get through. Stop, please. You do it every year.
I didn't
Hopefully
bring
this
it
is
up.
the year where it actually pays off for you, as opposed to what it's been the
Oh,
last couple.
This is terrific. All right, you know what? Let's get back to the Knicks. But now I'm in a fever pitch.
You got to go to the game.
I'm glad for this.
I think you have to go to the game.
Yeah, I think I will.
I mean, could you sit by Ray? Can you guys sit next to each other?
That's probably not a good idea.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's probably not a good idea.
It's good content.
It'd be unbelievable content.
It'd be terrible content.
What do you mean? It'd be
It would
terrific.
be unbelievable.
I don't need to be near this guy when things happen.
A hockaloogie right in his hair.
Why would you do that?
And then right in his hair. And Shannon's wild, crazy hair, too. No, I'm not scared of his hair.
This is why people want to harm you.
You get beat up.
So update. My parents were vacationing this week. I brought I picked them up at the airport on Saturday. Brought them home, and we were talking about the show and you. And I mentioned that whole Rick bring you back. This is why Ray's parents hate you.
Mm-hmm.
My mom goes, "We don't hate him." My dad goes, "I do."
Okay.
Yes.
Because he doesn't get it.
You've threatened to take a dump on his head. Now you're going to spit in his hair. You told people he had a drinking problem. I mean, well, of course he hates you.
I didn't tell them that. You led with that.
I said that I had a lot of fun with Ray at the bar mitzvah.
Because he was.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what was that.
Yeah, he's drinking.
See, you see,
Show me what that was.
you see. you were does it drinking, or was what Josh Hart was doing after he
What
blew
exactly
the
was
layup?
that you were just doing?
I didn't know that he was drunk at the bar mitzvah. You're the one that brought that up.
I didn't say he was drunk. I said he was
Ray
fun.
was in one.
No, I said he was fun.
I believe the quote was 3 sheets to the wind.
That was definitely not.
The
tape.
more that's said, the better I feel. I'm just telling you this right now.
Go back to the tape. I never.
All I know is that Mrs. Santiago is a gem. And I think your dad is deflecting. I think your dad feels guilty that you're a Cowboys fan.
I don't think he cares at this point.
I think he loves Ray for everything that Ray is. That's it. It's his little Raymond. And little Raymond. And little Raymond's going to be there on week 1, and you probably won't. Because you're scared of Ray and Shannon, because you're a casual.
He's scared of a repeat the last time they opened the season on primetime. That's what he's scared of.
Oh,
not even a little bit.
Oh, no.
Honestly, you better hope to God your Cowboys win. Because if they lose that game, that Monday morning will be death for you.
And what will Monday morning be for you if the Giants don't win that game?
God, that's not. Why discuss things that won't happen? Why discuss things that won't happen? RJ, you know what? I'm going to adjust my bring it.
Oh, here we go.
That's what I'm going to do.
No, you got to tell me what the original bring it was going to be.
And this is why I got in your ear there. I wanted to make sure we got this before the
So
bring it.
you wanted all this.
I want all of this.
Good.
All of this.
Good. I can't wait for that. You don't even know what Arvell Reese is capable of yet.
None of us do.
We're gonna launch him onto your offense that game.
Launch.
They had a rookie minicamp with no pads, and they announced the time of a game.
And he wore the green dot.
All that's happened.
Yeah. And you're not far behind either. Come after you. You're lucky you don't play us this year. You paltry.
It's going to be a trying football season for all of us.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
I mean, this could go great, or this could be an epic failure.
It's going to go great.
Okay.
It's going to go great. That's how it's going to go.
How's our Mets season look? Pretty good?
Really good.
Really good.
Really good. And the baseball didn't start yet, did it?
How are Bichette and Soto in the series? Good?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Really good.
So, good start to May for the boys.
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. You guys ready to bring it?
Yeah.
Let's bring it. All right, then, everybody.
It's time to
bring it.
So what's the number to call?
800-919-3776.
Will you
bring it?
Will you
bring it?
Or will you
bring it?
But whatever you do,
bring it hard.
All right, here we go. 800-919-3776. We're going to start with a text that was sent to us in the group chat. I think it's a really good way to start bringing it because I think John is he might be accurate with this, and it's a strong take. The Knicks have the best fan base in this area, and it's not even close. Hashtag bring it. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel like he's wrong.
Bring it. I think the Rangers have a massive following here.
I think the Rangers have a massive following here.
And a fanatical fan base.
The Knicks have the most united fan base.
Yeah, I think
no question.
I mean, before we got good consistently, I feel like the second we mentioned the word Knicks, it was a free-for-all.
Yes.
Like every phone line lit up, and it was just it took over the entire show. That's been different lately, where you've had to call people out and be like, "Listen, Knicks fans, if you don't call in now, you suck."
Because they got comfortable.
There's some complacency here, but I think now with what they've seen and the amount of confidence they have in this group of players, I think that this is really where we'll do our best work as a fan base.
So I agree. I think it's a good bring it from John, and it's a good way to launch the segment. So I kind of have two. Because I just had a second one pop up when I found out the Giants were beating the Cowboys week 1 of the season. So I'm going to do my original, and then I'll do my second bring it a little bit later. So, Mets win on Friday. Extra inning win. You start to, maybe, possibly. And then they embarrass themselves on Saturday and Sunday. And it struck me as I went to bed last night thinking about the Mets and the Knicks, but it struck me on the Mets perspective, and I figured let me incorporate it into a bring it. And that is, Rick, and I'm sorry to say this to you, the Mets will not see 500 again this season.
Oh.
And here's the number I've come up with. The Mets will not get themselves within 3 games of 500 this season. So 47-50, no. 60-63, no. The Mets are a bad team. Polanco's nowhere near coming back. Lindor's nowhere near. Roberts nowhere near. The offense is pathetic, and they don't have any help on the way. So my first, bring it! The Mets will not get within 3 games of 500 on the season. Bring it! And I know it's upsetting to you, but I have to be honest with my brother.
It is upsetting to me.
And I'm sorry to do that to you.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't think I needed that today, but that's fine. If you
Is
want
that is that at least a legitimate bring it?
That's legit. Bring it. Yep.
Okay. All right. That's the start. Let's go to mailman Ryan. He would like to bring it. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, guys. I just need Philly fans to admit their team sucks. Like during the last few games of this series, if you guys, I don't know if you guys watch, a lot of the streamers who were streaming the games that were Philly fans were yelling that the Knicks players need to get tested. Jalen Brunson's probably on PEDs. Deuce McBride should get tested. Go test these players. There's no way they can shoot this consistently. Just admit your team sucked.
Their team sucks. It's fair. Their team and their team has no fight. They completely laid down like dogs there.
Yeah. I mean, you also have to. I mean, you also have to like give them a reason to do that, though. I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah, but they were done going into Game 3.
I don't know about that.
The fan base didn't want any part of going to that Game 3. They sold all their tickets for Game 3.
Yeah, I mean, I saw I saw some of the stuff, but they played a good game too. They're getting Embiid back for Game 3. We got no OG. I mean, is it? I don't know if it's more like they gave up on their team or they were just capitalizing on the fact that New York Knicks fans wanted to buy their tickets and they could make some money.
But if you're worried about making a little bit of extra money, it's not like tickets were going for crazy amounts. They weren't going for like $500, $600, $700. They were going for like $225.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, it's not something that I would do if I had the tickets.
It's not a good look for them.
And I'm trying to get us. I'm trying to kind of do my part, but it's like it's shocking. But it's not something. I shouldn't even say it's shocking because Jordan Lee was talking about it after the
right.
Celtics
It's not
series.
shocking. You know what the thing is? They expected it. They won one of the biggest games in franchise history, and their best player's immediate reaction is, "Don't get overrun by the Knicks fans again," and they got overrun by the Knicks fan again. We got to bring it. I guess it's up from the YouTube from Bucket University. If the Giants go 3-14, Dave might hop on a flight to Australia and never come back. Hashtag bring it. Bring it. That's completely accurate.
I don't think Australia would be a country of like choice, though. I feel like
I feel good with the language.
No direct flight.
I saw on on Instagram the other day about how a skydiver landed and got attacked by kangaroos.
I saw that.
It's dangerous.
Kangaroos are aggressive, man.
Well, they're very strong.
They'll mess you up.
Yeah, it's a very strong animal. Let's go to Aaron in the car. Aaron, you're on Bring It. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are we doing today?
We're doing great, Aaron. Bring it.
This one's going to be an ode to the great one, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Finally, the Knicks have come back to the Eastern Conference Finals. We were in this spot last year, boys, but we fell short thanks to Indiana. But none of that matters now because we're back, and we're back with a vengeance. We made quick work out of Philly. We crushed their souls. We crushed their spirits. We took their will to compete in front of the millions and millions of Knicks fans all over the world. But there's still work to be done, boys. OG, rest the hammy. The rest of the boys, lock in. Because whether it's Cleveland or whether it's Detroit, we got to be ready to bring it. And we got to be ready to lay the smackdown on either one of those jabronis. If you smell what the Knicks are cooking.
Bring it.
Wow. Thanks, Aaron, for that. RJ, I would say today's off to a much better start than last week's Bring It.
Well, I think now we have a clear identity
Yes.
of what we want this to be.
I feel like it's hitting a crescendo. And on that note, since you're the architect of the segment, why don't you go?
Jabroni. Well, there's a lot of ways that the Sixers embarrass themselves, and really the city of Philadelphia over the weekend. But Joel Embiid, so as he was admitting that essentially the Knicks were better in every way. And I don't know if you're going to play it later, but what he said after about the season being a success because he stayed healthy, I actually understand that.
No.
Well, I would.
I can understand it. I wouldn't.
No,
I wouldn't
the
say
word
it.
success should
Would
not be
not
used in
vocalize
what
it.
happened yesterday.
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it, but that's actually not what the bring it. You cannot bring your children or a child to a losing press conference.
Oh, he was protecting himself.
Because that's exactly what's happening.
I'm glad you had the same reaction. So glad.
And you just shouldn't be allowed to do. There's nothing celebratory about it. There's no lesson to be learned.
In fact, you should probably try to keep children from going to those.
You know it's going to be incredibly negative. And you talked about how the Knicks were better. You talked about how, despite being swept and embarrassed, that the season was great for you. It felt like that was a shield. That was not a child. That was a shield.
Didn't somebody else do that?
A couple of years ago. I was trying to think of that myself.
There was definitely someone else did it, and we crushed him for it. And I don't remember who it was. I think it was in the NFL.
You're not allowed to bring your children to losing press conferences. I understand when you win something.
So you didn't have a problem when he held the same child after they beat the Celtics in Game 7?
Didn't Mike McDaniel use his daughter? Oh, Sirianni did. Sirianni used his
Sirianni,
kid for sure.
yes.
Oh, you know what? It just ties in perfect
Oh,
sometimes.
of course, because that's what they do.
It was
They use
Sirianni.
children like shields, like weapons, is what they do in Philadelphia.
Look, get up. This poor kid wants no part of this.
It was Nick Sirianni. Yeah, look at him. Look at
this
him.
poor kid.
And we've come full circle. Of course it was.
Kid's going to have to go to therapy for this.
Philadelphia.
Well, you got to learn how to deal with losing also. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. This is what a losing press conference feels like, son.
No, you don't sit there with your child on your lap after your team has just embarrassed themselves.
Wow.
This is why people are crying at the end of news conferences.
You guys are tough. You guys are a
Weeping.
tough group.
Their fan base is weeping.
Oh, stop. You're
Oh,
going to...
stop. So you're telling me if you had kids when you were playing the NHL, you lost a huge game, you'd have a child sitting on your lap? No way.
I can't
You
say
would
one
not.
way or the other.
Oh, sure you can.
I can't say one way or the other.
He didn't have kids at
You know
the
what
time.
the amazing thing about Rick is?
Chance Rock
you know
the
what?
press conference by himself.
I can have another bring it for you. Is the fact that you will take it's a skill. No matter what the story is, no matter where it hails from, you find a way to take the other side. It's incredible.
He got hit by a car. He's not thinking clearly.
He didn't get hit by a car.
in the
head.
If your kid's with you after the game, and you got to go to a press conference, a winning press conference or a losing press conference, it's not like they're going to start saying, the questions are going to be difficult questions, but it's not going to be like they're going to start, swearing at you and it's going to be uncomfortable for the kid. The kid's just sitting there. The kid's not paying attention to what's going on.
It's a deflection. You can't
If that's the motivation, listen, if the motivation is, to answer your question, if my first thought was, hey, look, Milo and Rocco are sitting here with me. We just lost. Our season is over. We got destroyed. And my thought is, hey, bring them on with me so I get easier questions, then no. I would not bring them on. If they're like, hey, Dad, we'd really love to sit up there with you. And I was like, okay, guys.
And you should say, I'm a loser, and I don't want you to sit up here with me.
I think that's appropriate.
Yes.
You'll sit up here when we're winners.
Right.
Yeah.
When we win, you're welcome to sit on Dad's
Only
lap.
winners
When we
get to
lose,
do the
you
press
have to.
conference.
You cannot.
I think that's appropriate.
Well, it could be a lesson, too, though. But you can teach your kids what that you got to go stand in front of the media when you lose, too.
And talk
Not
about
only when you win.
how great the season was for you personally.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Well, see,
tremendous
that's,
success this season.
That.
Jaylen Brown had the most fun he's ever had. Joel Embiid, big success. Swept. Lost by 1,000 points.
It's
every
all
game.
happening for these guys.
They're going to be for 2 more and a player option.
Yeah, the deal hasn't even kicked in yet.
Good.
2 more and a player option.
Good.
Spoiler
Times of
alert, he's going to
extension.
pick up that. He's going to pick up that option.
You think?
Of course, he's going to pick up the option, Ray.
Listen here, family. That game too, where we didn't lose by double digits. That was
the whole season. Massive.
You didn't play in that
success.
one. You didn't play in
Right.
that game.
The closest they got to beating the Knicks was a game he didn't even play in.
good lessons to be learned here.
Yeah. Let's go to PBM. PBM's been waiting for a long time, and he'd like to now bring it. Good morning, PBM.
Good morning. I don't even need to bring it because the Knicks brought it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I said before the series, right? Knicks in 4, slam the door. Now it's Knicks in 7, send them to heaven. The Doug is already grave. The grave has been dug. We're just finding out who's going to get.
Poor Doug.
The Doug has been graved.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
poor Doug.
Doug, I
I'm
hardly
so
knew you.
hyped up right now. I can't believe it. the Knicks, we're going to run over whoever we are. We're like the tank on the highway, and they're a Fiat 500. Good luck. Bring it.
Wow.
That's nice.
How long until he graduates from a purple belt, by the way?
I think there was
He had an injury setback
Yeah, I think there was a setback.
towards ACL.
I
But
think
I
we were
feel
real
like
close
he's been
to
a purple
a
belt
brown
for
belt.
like years.
Right, but I think we were
It's
close.
not something that's simple to ascend, Dave.
I think we were closing in on the brown belt.
And then he
and
got
then
hurt.
the injury. It's not
So
easy.
brown
This
belt,
is
that's a legitimate belt, that brown belt,
But
right?
This is not some fakakta like we're just moving our way up. I mean, this is some real work, dedicate, all these things going into
Does
this.
he have to be able to catch a fly in chopsticks to go to a
No.
brown belt?
I don't believe
I don't
that's-
think they actually do that.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Miyagi could do it.
Yeah, but I don't think that's why he was Miyagi. It's just like a fun skill he had.
Brown is the final rank before black belt, by the way.
So he's getting there.
5 to 7 years of consistent,
5
dedicated,
to 7 years?
consistent, dedicated training.
They don't just give these things away.
High-level
I didn't
technical
realize
and
it was-
strategic mastery of jiu-jitsu. Often deemed mini black belt phase focused on refining personal style and mentoring lower belts.
It's the RJ black belt.
Stop.
RJ, you are the brown belt of human beings.
That was so mean.
That might be the worst thing you've ever said to him.
I'm Rick. I'm going to teach my kids to go sit up in front of the media when I lose and get swept, lose by 4,000 points.
Here, Milo,
Hey,
come
you're
be a
projecting
meat
now.
shield.
Yeah, stop it.
These
Your
are my
Sabres
life
just got
lessons.
Hey,
embarrassed.
Milo, talk to all the media. Guys, I'm going to bow out. Ask Milo any questions you might have.
I'm telling you right now, if that was the reason why you do it, then no, you don't do it.
Daddy, why are we losers?
Did Antonio ask you that question about the Sabres last night? As they got throttled in Montreal?
At least there's a series going
he
on.
was sleeping.
We're getting nasty today.
Why? Why are we getting nasty?
Guys,
You know, this may have been my fault. I may
Dominated by French Canadians.
Now I'm talking about Giants-Cowboys. This may be my fault. Dave got nasty with me. Rick's getting nasty with RJ.
RJ, you want to bring in some Tim Hortons tomorrow?
Daddy,
Oh,
when will we
terrible.
win another game? I don't know. Fall. Good lessons here.
Wow.
This feels mean.
PBM, by the way,
That's what he is.
replies
He's
in
a
the
nasty
chat,
little
Dave.
ball of hate is what he is.
Yeah, PBM, go to that, Raymond.
I got my purple belt November 2022, back surgery and ACL surgery, so technically been a purple for 2 years since I had 1 year recoveries.
and it's a 5 to 7 year window.
Apparently so.
So we still have 3 to 5 years of purple belt.
I guess.
Wow. All right. Let's go to Dylan in Levittown. Dylan would like to bring it.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. Three-prong attack. How you guys doing?
Good, Dylan. Where you want to bring it today?
I have an MLB prediction, actually, for my bring it. By the end of the MLB trade deadline, Yordan Alvarez will be a Dodger. So just remember that. I want full props.
You'll get full props. Could you? Where the hell are they going to put him?
He just wants full props.
I don't know. They're just going to do it.
They're just going to do it.
You're going to put him at DH? Where are you going to play your?
They're going to tell you where.
It's
so
the Dodgers.
So let's
It's
just
the-
think this through for a second here, Dylan. Where's Ohtani going to?
It's the Dodgers.
Line up?
Well, it doesn't
All
matter
right,
if it's
so
the Dodgers or not.
technically,
They need a place
if
to
they
put
did
him.
hypothetically do this, they could put him in left field, and then they
He's a
can.
he's a horrendous outfield. This is not going to happen. I like it. If it happens, we'll revisit this and give you a lot of credit. I don't see this happening. Thank you, Dylan.
But if it does happen, Dylan will get the credit for
all the credit. But it
All
doesn't
the
make it just doesn't make any sense. All right, you want to bring it right now?
I can bring it. It's funny that he just brought up the Dodgers because I was going to use that before and I didn't use it. When we had Buster on talking about the Ohtani rule and the fact that they were going to amend the Ohtani rule actually aggravates me because Ohtani can do something that no one else can do, so you should reap the rewards of that. If you can find someone that can do what Ohtani does, then you could also benefit from it. But since no one can, the Dodgers are able to. So that actually bothers me because he's such a special talent. I got two. Okay, first one is this. Happened to me over the weekend. You may disagree with me. Drop third strike is the dumbest rule ever. I hate it. I think it's ridiculous. Cost us 2 runs the other
so
day.
it cost you guys a game?
Cost us 2 runs, yeah.
Yeah.
Despise the rule. Hate it. Dumbest rule of all time. And my other bring it was... What was my other bring it? Oh, live golf. I tried again yesterday. I've been trying. I know they get the funding is going to be gone, and there's some talk about DeChambeau coming back and these guys that are on the tour, on Live coming back to the PGA Tour, which is what needs to happen. I need all the best players playing against each other. I tried to watch it yesterday. You know how much I love golf. I can't get into it at all.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know what it is about it. I just don't like it. I don't know if it's just because it's not because it's different. Like, I don't mind that it's different. Like, there's some of it, like the concepts I like. It just feels low budget compared, and I know it's not low budget, but it feels low budget compared to when you watch a PGA Tour event. I feel like I want to like it because I like the idea, like team sports and everything else, but I can't get into it at all. And I tried. I forced myself to watch some of it yesterday, and I was like, "This stinks. I don't like it at all."
So are you done then?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm just waiting for it to be over, and like, give me the best players back all together on the PGA Tour.
Okay, all right. That's a nice couple of bring-its there.
Stinks.
I'm going to let Ray go next because if he does anything that I'm concerned about, I'll have to have the last word. So, Ray, would you like to do your Bring It?
No, I don't think you have to worry. Here's my Bring It. We'll keep it short. We'll keep it sweet. I think these past 2 weeks can finally put to bed this stupid Giannis Antetokounmpo stuff. I don't think you need to trade Cat. I think he's proven that he's a winning player, unlike what some people have said all year round. He's a winning player with a track record of success in the playoffs. He stepped his game up over the last 2 weeks. Cat's going nowhere. Let this Giannis Antetokounmpo dream die at last. We don't need to hear about it anymore. Bring it.
Wow, that's nice. Bring it. Bring it.
Ray, but do you feel like that's actually going to be like the reality of the situation? If
I do.
So you think this is dead?
I think it's dead.
The way I got to tell you, Rick, the way Cat has played.
No, he's played great, but you still have an Eastern Conference Finals, and then you have the NBA Finals.
Okay, but nobody expects him to win the NBA Finals anyway.
No, but the goal is to win an NBA championship, correct?
For sure. But nobody expects them to win the NBA Finals anyway. So if you get to the NBA Finals, there's no way they would go after Giannis this offseason.
What happens if he gets swept by the Thunder?
I can't imagine that they would go after Giannis. If they go to the NBA Finals for the first time in 26 years?
Are they losing 5 to Detroit.
Well, then that's a conversation.
All right, but he's saying it's completely dead.
They're not losing in 5 to Detroit. I can tell you that. They're not losing in 5 to Detroit.
You guarantee it?
I feel very safe in saying that.
A 6-5? It doesn't matter. I mean, you can sit here and say today, on May 11th, that is dead until it's not. Until it doesn't look as good against Detroit. If it does, I mean, look, maybe it does. Hopefully it does. But if it doesn't.
I don't know. Maybe I'm hanging on the rim with this one. I think it's dead. At least it should be.
I don't think you're alone, but I think that changes fast. I mean, we're also a couple weeks ago talking about Mike Brown being fired.
Right. Mike Brown was going to be fired, and this trade would have definitively happened had they not changed the narrative against Atlanta.
But they did.
Right, yeah, but they did. But it could change back. I mean, do you see how fast it happens?
Ray, they've been awesome. They've been awesome. But they've reached where they reached last season. And last season, they left you underwhelmed in the way they played against Indiana.
You have never seen the Knicks play basketball like this at any point in our. Forget about like in the recent years in our lives.
And you don't think it goes? You don't think if they lost the next series in 5 and were run out of the building by Detroit,
if they play the way they're playing, if they move the basketball the way they're playing, if they play defense the way they're playing, I know we're concerned about them losing the touch on the shooting with the week off, but if they continue to play fundamental basketball the way they're playing, the way they play defense. Oh, by the way, it's the second half of the season. I think they tied with OKC for like the best defensive rating in the league, but we won't talk about that. But if they continue to play this way, that's not going to be the case, Dave. It's not going to be.
That's correct. And there's no chance you can envision that they get beat up in the next round against Detroit.
I don't think that happens. Okay. I really don't.
I hope you're right.
I think the only way we're even talking about it is if they continue to play as well as they're playing, and it's still not good enough.
I don't know how they could play like they're playing, and it's not good enough.
And I think that's why Ray said what he said. If they play at this level, he doesn't feel like Detroit can beat them.
This
and then we'll
level,
see what happens in the NBA Finals.
I don't know that anybody can beat them if they play
this level of play. They can beat anyone.
I agree.
They can beat anyone.
I agree. Now you have to have the consistency to play like this against the better teams.
God, that would be great.
Oh, wouldn't it though?
Well, there's no reason to feel like it's not going to be. I mean, this is you get a chance to just sit back and relax now, put your feet up, and just enjoy the fact
we get a full week of relaxation now.
You've won 2 series, convincingly.
So good. All right, I'm going to. You've all gone, right? I'm going to close out the Bring It the way it's meant to be.
You're going with another Bring It?
Yeah, I have a second. I told you I had a second. If you open your ears a little bit, you would.
Oh no, I thought you chose the one. Bring it over this. Bring it.
No, you begged for the original, and I brought that. The Mets won't get within 3 games, and now this is the bring it that has to be brought. This is the genesis of the bring it. I wanted the Cowboys week 1. I wanted to be home against the Cowboys week 1. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Giants winning the whole thing for the first time ever. So we're going to have the LTs, the Carl Bankses, the Jim Burts, the Leonard Marshalls, the Phil Simses, the Joe Morrises of the world in attendance. And it's a new regime. It's a new tenure. It's new players. It's a new field. It's a new belief. The Giants will beat the Cowboys opening night. And on top of that, I will mercilessly mock Raymond all Monday long.
This is music to my ears.
Bring it! Bring it!
Music.
Bring it!
Raymond was taking that all in. You saw him. He's taking
Good.
it all in.
Soak it all in, Ray. Soak it all in.
Player by player.
Good.
Give me all of them.
Good.
Wow, this is going to be an explosive Monday morning.
Soak it all in, Ray. You won't have a beard by the time that game is done.
What does that mean?
Bring all your Johnsons. What's going to happen?
Is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Well done.
Thank you.
Wow. We have that clipped, right, and saved?
Of course.
Good. It's going to be real unfortunate if it goes the other way.
It'd be real fortunate if it goes my way.
We should make some kind of bet on it.
What do you want to bet, Ray?
We can have a discussion.
No, let's bet a kidney. A real wager.
A kidney. I don't want
real
your kidney.
A real wager.
I don't want
Ray,
your
it
kidney.
feels like today would be the day that you get the best payoff if you're willing to do it today.
You want to bet cars? You want to do a
car swap?
Title swap?
Want to get the Mercedes?
What is this? Fast and the Furious?
That's right.
Racing for pinks.
What do you want to bet, Ray?
Where'd your car go? I lost it. On what? Sunday Night Football?
That's right. We're going to take your cars. We're going to take your women. We're going to take your children. We're going to take your soul. Bring it!
I've seen a guy lose his motorcycle playing AC/DC once.
Really?
Yeah.
You name it, Ray.
Ray, just name something great.
Name it.
Today's
something
the day to do it.
glorious.
Cherry.
No.
I'm not giving you my wife. What's the matter with you?
What? I thought we were getting wild.
No. Would you put Cass on the chopping block?
Of course not.
No, exactly.
I thought we were getting crazy.
It's savage
Trying
animal.
to pump up these YouTube numbers. Let's get wild.
All right, I'm not putting my wife on the line. And what would Ray put up?
How about the
there's
loser?
no wife.
The loser has to bleach their hair.
He did
Done.
that already.
Did Dave bleached his hair before?
Yeah.
Yeah, before you started co-hosting with
Like
him.
white, like real legit did it?
Yep.
How'd it look?
Terrible.
Yeah.
We have photos. I'm sure they're somewhere.
Terrible. Ray, you want to do that bet?
Not my hair. No.
Oh,
true.
not my precious hair. Why not?
Like I said, we can have a discussion. We can have a discussion.
You name it, let's do it. Let's break now. Voice of the Knicks. He's a Giants fan, right? Tyler's a Giants fan?
No, he is not a Giants fan.
Who does he root for?
You want to be spoiled?
If he's a Cowboys fan, he's not.
No, but somebody in this room would agree with him very much.
He's a Niners fan?
That's right.
Really?
Oh, look at RJ Pep right up. Put the headset right back on.
What a spot this is going to be.
It's gonna be great. Listen, Niners fan, that's fine. As long as he's not a Cowboys fan, we can deal with it. Tyler Murray, voice of the Knicks, joins us in just a moment. It's Bring It Monday. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see if she'll bring it. She's the great Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning. Let me bring it the traffic. We've got issues, guys, over on the westbound belt. It's bumper to bumper at Coney Island Ave. It's an accident to watch for there. Traffic slowing down as you head over to 287 East out by 684 at Harrison with a collision being cleared. Inbound George Washington Bridge 40, Lincoln 45, Holland 35. Troubles on 440 South at New Brunswick Ave to Perth Amboy with a crash. 22 West closed in North Plainfield with a collision sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline, 877-MAD-HELP, or visit mad.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN New York.
Knicks fans,
It's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Attention, New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios home internet for an incredible $20 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with autopay, mobile and home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios base monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
Monkey Sports, built by players for players, is your one-stop shop for hockey, baseball, lacrosse, and more. Find top-name equipment and expert in-store services like sharpening, break-ins, and relacing. Shop in-store at Monkey Sports in Farmingdale or Woodbridge, or online for all the top brands. Whatever your sports, Monkey Sports gets you game ready fast. Monkey Sports, where athletes shop.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
Hi, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. If you're looking at solar in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, here's what actually matters. Real numbers, honest answers, and a team that handles everything. We manage the entire process from start to finish. Designs, approvals, installation, and even a brand new roof if you need one. We don't sell you more than your home actually needs. Just smart systems designed for long-term savings and predictable energy costs. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment. Precision Solar, built to perform for decades.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
All right, now, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We bring in, the voice of the Knicks, and it's really the voice of an angel. It is the great Tyler Murray. Tyler, we wanted this to happen. We finally have made this happen. I listened to a lot of the broadcasts yesterday on the way home from the city. You and Monica were elite, as you always are. Good morning. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. I woke up this morning and said, I need more Ray Santiago in my life. So I'm happy to pop on with you. And as we know, Mike Breen, our good friend and one of my mentors, he's the voice of the Knicks. But to be able to call these games on radio with Monica, it's an absolute thrill. So Knicks and 4 can hardly believe it.
It's unbelievable. So, Rick, I was a little bit upset, I got to tell you, with Tyler on my way home yesterday because they had some filler, right? Because, listen, the game was a disaster, so they had to find some stuff. And I believe the quote from you, Tyler, was, no one I didn't hear any one person say the Knicks would win this series in 4 or 5. Everything I heard was 6 or 7. Tyler, I predicted Knicks would win this series in 5 the day of Game 1. Yeah.
I missed that. Man, you're the trivia wizard, and you also can predict the future. You might be the best sports mind in New York, Dave. That's incredible. I'm sorry I missed that.
I don't think there's a might.
This is what we're doing now. This is what we're going to do.
You know what? He's ingratiating himself onto the show. So, being serious, though, how stunned are you that we just saw that? Because there's no way you expected the Knicks to just embarrass Philadelphia like that.
Yeah, after beating Atlanta by 51 in Game 6, you figured that was a one-off in closeout games, but they're up 44 before they took the regulars out of this closeout game against Philly, and the Sixers have a much more talented team than Atlanta. It's a learn-your-lesson kind of league, so you figured the Sixers would know just how serious the Knicks have been about not messing around and getting these series done as quick as possible. And to see the presumed Eastern Conference favorite Boston Celtics lose 3 in a row to a team the Knicks just blew out essentially 4 games in a row, that was beyond a statement from the Knicks about their intentions for the season. And I'm as impressed as I am surprised about how quickly they got the job done.
How much of what you're seeing, even on the defensive side of the ball, has to do with kind of this transition to Cat being more involved with the offense and more of the offense running through Cat?
I think there's a human nature aspect of defensive intensity when you're getting touches on the offensive end. This is every player, pretty much the history of the NBA. Your energy level seems to ratchet up when you're getting more involved on the offensive end. And I think Karl-Anthony Towns has turned into one of the best two-way players in the playoffs. I think number 1 right now is OG Anunoby, but you can say the same thing about him. He's getting shots, he's making them, and on the other end, he's proving he's an all-defense kind of guy. Towns had 2 blocks yesterday. And yes, there is some foul trouble that comes along with how hard he's working on defense. But the fact of the matter is, when he is playing this well on both ends, the Knicks have a championship ceiling, and it's not really debatable. Karl-Anthony Towns has been a revelation. It's the version of him that the Knicks hoped they were getting when they traded for him. And it's really made this team a true title contender.
So it just feels like something clicked after Game 3, right? It was the night of the draft. You're down in Atlanta. They lose that game, and Jalen had a rough struggle. And at the end of that game, they weren't. The possessions were kind of disgusting. And from Game 4 all the way through the series against Philadelphia, Tyler, they started to kind of run the offense differently. Like, as the voice of the Knicks on radio, you picked up on that, right? Like, it was glaring. It was obvious.
Yes, easy to see, even for an amateur like myself, because the quote from Mike Brown, essentially after that Hawks series, was thanking Atlanta for making the Knicks better. Quinn Snyder, their coach, and their great on-ball defenders, Dyson Daniels, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, they kind of showed the Knicks that, all right, we can't necessarily give the ball to Jalen Brunson to dribble every possession and get 50 points like he's done in playoffs past. You need to mix it up a little bit. And their advantage there was Karl-Anthony Towns, because the Hawks didn't have a true center. And however you think about Joel Embiid, he was not playing true center defense in this series either. So you go right back to Towns, you distribute the ball around, and we go back to what we talked about, how the ball has energy, and the more touches you get on one end, the better you might play on the other end. So they unlock something with Karl-Anthony Towns having more assists already this postseason than he did all of last year. And what we're also seeing is Jalen Brunson working off ball in a way that a lot of ball dominant scorers aren't willing to do. He's doing Steph Curry things away from the basketball to get open, get other players open. And it's a major sacrifice from him. He's used to pounding the ball and scoring points. Now he's setting things up for others. Towns is doing the same thing. And it really is getting everybody connected in a way that, again, raises your ceiling and makes you almost impossible to cover if shots are going in.
Tyler, is this kind of what they envisioned when they moved off of Tibbs? I know it wasn't necessarily that they moved off of Tibbs. It felt like it was kind of like the timing. It felt like it was just like all of a sudden Tibbs was gone after getting the Eastern Conference Finals. The idea that Mike Brown's willing to, and now his bench is much deeper, but play more guys off the bench, to adapt, to listen to people, be more collaborative. Was this the idea when they hired him?
Yeah, I don't think you would have the Landry Shamet kind of performance we saw in Game 3 against Philly. He had 14 points all playoffs. Then he had 15 in that third game, which for me is the biggest game of the postseason. You're not supposed to win that game. Philly's supposed to have that big answer at home, and they almost did. They were up 20-8 early on. Then you bring in Landry Shamet. He's knocking down shots. He's playing great defense, and the whole thing changes. They tried that last year, but Shamet, he was injured. He wasn't getting regular season minutes. Landry Shamet was one of their most reliable bench guys throughout the season. Mike Brown is a huge Shamet fan, so even when he wasn't necessarily playing in the first round series, you knew there'd be an opportunity. It did unfortunately come because of the injury to Anunoby, which is hopefully very minor. But these guys are ready. It feels like you could throw 11 Knicks out there right now, and it wouldn't be deer in the headlights, even a rookie like Mohamed Diawara. And that's because of how they played in the regular season. And you're also seeing a lot of adjustments made maybe sooner than you would have seen maybe last year. A lot of great things happened last year, though, but we're seeing Mike Brown push a few more buttons. That's obviously led to great success with 7 straight playoff wins.
He's the radio voice of the Knicks. He's Tyler Murray joining us here, DNR on ESPN New York. You talked about that, 7 consecutive wins. I mean, you may not have the answer for this one. Is this sustainable? Can they continue to play at this level?
I think next series is going to be very interesting. And of course, Knicks fans were hoping it's going to be a 6 or 7 game series between Detroit and Cleveland. The Pistons have, I think, uniquely strong matchups against the Knicks' best players. Sar Thompson, Isaiah Stewart, those guys are tough to beat on the defensive end. Cleveland, for me, they don't necessarily have lockdown guys like that. Yes, Evan Mobley won Defensive Player of the Year, but that's a regular season award. So I don't know. Generally speaking, I like the matchups against Cleveland. I can see some of that continued success, but Detroit's a different animal. I think the Knicks have to be favored to come out of the East at this point. The thing is, I think Monica said as we were signing off yesterday, she doesn't think that we've seen the best Knicks basketball yet. Now, 10 out of 11 from three-point land to start the game. I think she's looking for 11 out of 11, but generally speaking, they didn't have OG Anunoby the last 2 games. You're seeing Mikal Bridges play some of the best basketball of his career. And if you're fully healthy, as they should be after another week of rest, yeah, there might be another level this team can still get to. But as we know, the postseason, it's all about matchups. So if they get the right matchup, or if they keep making these proper adjustments, they've played so well that it might not really matter who they match up against.
Tyler, the name you just brought up, we spent so much time talking about, the offense going through Cat now, and we know what Jalen's capable of doing, how good OG's been. There was a time where Mikal Bridges started losing minutes. I mean, you're listening to Stephen A. talk about, why would we go 5 first-round picks? And then you get a chance to see Mikal Bridges in this series against Tyrese Maxey, who we've had a hard time, anyone's had a hard time slowing down, and you saw how disruptive he was in this series. How impressed were you with Mikal Bridges and what you've seen, especially in this last series?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought him up, Rick, because there's so many different factors that led to the series outcome. Knicks in 4. It was Towns outplaying Embiid. It was Brunson getting whatever he wanted. But for me, the single biggest reason they swept is that Mikal Bridges outplayed Tyrese Maxey on both ends of the floor. I don't think it was particularly close. He outscored him. He outdefended him. And yes, Maxey had a jammed finger. He didn't necessarily have his jump shot or his ball handling confidence. But speaking of confidence, the faith the Knicks put in Mikal Bridges, and after Game 3, it was coming from a lot of different places. Didn't hear anything internally from the team about making a starting lineup change, but it felt like a possibility because Deuce McBride played so well down the stretch in Game 3 when they almost came back to beat Atlanta after being down 18 in that game. They didn't make the change. That night in Game 4, Bridges, he only played about 18 minutes, but you could see the rhythm happening. And that was kind of a signal to me, like, all right, how committed are they to Bridges in a big minutes role? But he snatched that role right back. Huge Game 6. He's averaging over 20 points his last 5 games now, and it feels completely legit because I think in the playoffs, his mid-range jumper, that's a shot that a lot of teams have to settle for. We couldn't get our 3. We couldn't get our layup. Or I'll try this mid-ranger. He lives in that area. He loves those shots. And now he's making his 3s more. Plus, he's getting to the basket, not to mention the great defense. So, Mikal Bridges, especially after Brooklyn had another bad draft lottery, that trade continues looking better and better.
So, what happened? I mean, you talk about he's taking the ball to the basket. He's hitting these shots defensively. He's a wizard. Like, the first 3 games, Tyler, he was, in Game 4, like, he was almost unplayable. What happened that he went from, oh, God, 5 1s to, that's right, this is our guy? How does that happen, and what happened?
I think he always says this, it sounds cliche, but he always credits his teammates for putting him in the right spots to get open shots to succeed. When they were getting him back in rhythm at the end of the Hawks series, it was really early in these games. They were forcing turnovers, and not every time, but you could tell they were trying to find Bridges on the break. Let's get him some open layups. Let's get him some fast break dunks. Let's just get that confidence back. He's starting to do his celebrations again. He found rhythm. And then again, he brought it on the defensive end where he's been as good as he's ever been. So Clyde Frazier says all the time, even the best players lose confidence. And you wonder if that happened with Bridges. And again, the Hawks series, they had a lot of long, strong, fast defensive guards and wings. And his specialty isn't necessarily beating guys off the dribble. It's moving off ball. It's getting on the break. It's catch and shoot. But the getting to the basket part of it, I think we said the other day, he's probably had more layups in this series than he had the entire second half of the regular season. And if I'm reading a scouting report on Bridges, I'm saying, all right, let's overcommit on the jump shot from 15 to 20 feet because that's what he takes. He's going against that. He's flipping the scouting report. He's taking you to the basket, and he's catching teams off guard. So a bit of an interesting benefit to his usual, I don't want to say passive game, but he's been extra aggressive, and it seems like the Sixers were not ready for that version of Mikal Bridges.
All right, well, so we've mentioned pretty much every starter but the one guy that I feel like is kind of like the glue guy, the guy that's willing to do all the dirty work, those championship things that you talk about. I mean, just talk a little bit about Josh Hart and what he means to this group.
I think he was the most important part of the Hawks series because he shut down Jalen Johnson, who's going to make second-team All-NBA probably in the first two games. And then the Knicks realized, okay, we need to shut down C.J. McCollum. And he went from the story of the playoffs, 3 games in, C.J. McCollum with 2-game winners, to a complete afterthought. If you barely notice him on the court for those last 3 games of the series, and it's because of Josh Hart and his physicality. And the Knicks, when Anunoby went out, they didn't really have a great matchup for Paul George. He stepped into that role and made it happen. And he didn't have a great three-point shooting start to the playoffs, Josh Hart, but he was 4 of 6 in the Game 4 win yesterday. If that continues, the Knicks are in phenomenal shape. And he's a guy who he's never going to complain about injuries, but he was falling hard the other day, grabbing his wrist, grabbing his ankle, walking slowly after getting back up. I think a week off benefits Josh Hart as much as anybody because he's the kind of guy who can bring that playoff intensity, diving after loose balls. The Knicks were getting more 50-50 balls than the team fighting for their lives yesterday, and that was in large part because of Josh Hart. And I know that sometimes the shooting variance can frustrate fans with Hart. He's another guy folks were saying, all right, even the start of the season, Mike Brown did not have Josh Hart in the starting lineup, but it was a testament to his willingness to collaborate that apparently every other coach was saying, we need Josh Hart to start. And then once he put him in the starting lineup, you saw this incredible regular season team that's top 5 in offense and defensive rating, and now should be the favorite to come out of the East. So Josh Hart certainly deserves a ton of credit too.
Louder Knicks fans at the Garden or at the other Garden?
Oh, man. Yeah, Monica said it best. She said, no disrespect to the real Garden, but it truly did feel like a special atmosphere in Philly. Now, in fairness to Sixer fans, they didn't have anything to cheer about in that game. It was an 11-point Knick lead 5 minutes in, and it never got to single digits. So eventually they just ran out of energy trying to drown out the Let's Go Knicks chant and the Knicks in 4 chants. The fans holding the screenshots of Embiid getting dunked on by Mitchell Robinson while Embiid's taking free throws, that's genius. This is the smartest fan base in sports. Yes, they know their X's and O's and their zone defense and all the little things, but to pull moves like that and take over an arena, I grew up a Knicks fan, guys. I was displaced. We had to move to Massachusetts when I was a kid, so I would only get to see them on the road in Boston. And now it's so great to see, A, them winning in Boston, and B, fans who may be in Philly or fans willing to make the trip down south. It's a special thing, and it shouldn't be taken for granted.
All right, Tyler, you mentioned the rest, so I'm sure today we won't because everyone's so excited. But at some point during the course of this week, since next series won't start till Sunday or Tuesday, the rest versus rust thing. I mean, how are you looking at this thing? Is it a good thing? Could it potentially be a bad thing?
That's a great question. If they were fully healthy already, I would worry a little bit. Okay, this team has won 7 in a row by an average of like 26 points a game. Of course, inflated by the 51-point win against Atlanta, 30 points yesterday. But because Anunoby's day-to-day, you can sit out a month because whatever it takes to get him ready to go, you need him to beat Detroit, Cleveland, OKC, San Antonio, or Minnesota. The way he's playing lately, I think even if you get 80% of what he was doing in the first series and a half of this playoff run, he truly was, I think he's a top 5 player in the playoffs. His defense was almost overlooked because of how well he was playing on the offensive end, and he's one of the absolute best defensive players in the league. The team, generally speaking, maybe a little banged up. Towns took a hard fall yesterday, was grabbing his left hip a bit. So, yes, in a perfect world, you're already healthy and don't need rest, and you can just keep this hot streak going. But I will take rest over rust, and that's an easy decision, I think, this time of year.
All right. You're the best, man. We appreciate a few minutes. We'll do this again, maybe next week when the Knicks are taking on whoever they happen to be taking on.
Yes, and please have Ray Santiago directly mail me your specific takes, Dave, so I can properly represent them on the Knicks broadcast.
I will. I will certainly do that. Thanks, Tyler. We appreciate it, man.
Great stuff, guys. Thanks for having me.
There you go. That, of course, is the voice of the Knicks on radio here on ESPN New York, the great Tyler Murray. We'll break, come back, and get into all the things that we get into, inclusive the Knicks and the Giants and what they're going to do to the Cowboys week 1. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
If you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that last for weeks. Getting sick right now before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and pharmacy is stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Pak to treat a wide range of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. And save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. That's promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Hi, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. If you're looking at solar in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, here's what actually matters. Real numbers, honest answers, and a team that handles everything. We manage the entire process from start to finish. Designs, approvals, installation, and even a brand new roof if you need one. We don't sell you more than your home actually needs. Just smart systems designed for long-term savings and predictable energy costs. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment. Precision Solar, built to perform for decades.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Okay, team. Huddle up.
Why are you dressed like a hockey player?
Because America's energy security is on thin ice. We're facing an overburdened electric grid, rising fuel costs, and severe weather. But here's your power play. Propane. It's affordable, abundant, safe. Propane is reliable energy, even when the grid isn't. Advantage Propane.
Learn more at propane.com/powerplay.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the bust.
Angel. And B, he might have the greatest hair going.
The hair was done nice. He actually reminds me, like when I saw his picture when we first posted it, leading into the interview, I was like, he looks like Rory McIlroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. And
He's
then
got that boyish look, right?
And I could have sworn when he started answering the first question, I was like, oh my God, is that an Irish accent? It wasn't, but I was like, maybe because I saw what he looked like, and it looked like Rory.
He's a Boston guy, too.
I almost got a Justin Rose. Like if Rory McIlroy and Justin Rose had a baby, looked very similar to Tyler.
And he's a Boston guy.
Be a terrific golfer, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to ask it because I already had won the interview with the great question, Rick.
Right.
Whereabouts in Boston. But I get yelled
the great
every time
question
I
was based off of my bringing it up earlier, but that's fine.
Every time I try to create an emotional relationship. Emotional relationship? No, that's not what I mean.
What are you
Any
trying
kind
to
of
say?
like personal relationship with the guest, I get yelled at.
No, that's not true.
It's true every time I ask a personal question.
What interview or conversation have you gotten yelled at?
Just recently, you got mad at me because I was bringing up. I brought something up.
I don't remember that.
And you mocked me for it.
Well, I mocked you because you deserve to be mocked, but I don't think it. I mean, it's great to have a real friendship and relationship with the guests.
Yeah, well, I was nervous to do that.
Really?
But I am interested to know where he's from in Boston.
Ray, do you have any idea where he's from in Boston?
Didn't he mention whereabouts in Boston where he was?
I thought he just said Boston.
Just Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was displaced to Boston.
You got a couple of name drops there, Santiago.
He loves me.
He does.
I love him. He's great to work with. I really enjoy working with him.
Really?
He's awesome.
Who do you like better, him or Monica?
Oh, don't do that to me. I love them both. Don't do that.
Love them both.
Don't do that.
Who do you like working better with, Tyler or Dave?
Well, Tyler's much less uncomfortable at times.
You know what, Ray?
Tyler's never threatened to take a dump on my head.
Or shave your face.
Or shave my face.
You know why? Because he's not comfortable with you like I am.
Yeah, Dave wants to do kinky stuff with you.
So you like Tyler better than me?
Again, Tyler has never threatened to defecate on my head. Never.
It's so easy for you. Because he's doing a broadcast. He's not going to say anything like that.
Yeah, but we talk all the time. We talk all the time. I have a group chat with Tyler and Monica that's, I'd say, way more active even than our group chat. Like, it's great.
He's a Niners fan. They play the Cowboys.
Yeah, we talk a lot. We talk a lot of football. Like,
if the Niners beat your Cowboys, they're going to take a dump on your head.
Because he doesn't care like I do.
That's caring.
He cares a lot.
Yep.
He cares a lot.
He cares like I do.
Being a good friend.
He's a big Niners guy.
All right.
So you're saying right here that he's a bigger Niners fan than I am a Giants fan.
I didn't say that.
Well,
I just said he cares a lot.
No,
Okay,
I think what he's saying
nobody's as big a fan of anything as you are of the Giants. Nobody's as big at anything.
Pooping on a close friend should be the
alleged close friend.
Yeah, should be the line of where you become the better fan. I wouldn't use that as the how come Dave's a better fan? Because he'd take a dump on his best friend, on one of his close friends. It seems crazy.
Medfield, Rick. Medfield.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Seems a little wild. He's telling me where he was in Boston.
And what was it called?
Medfield.
You know that?
Yeah. But that's nice to know. He was great. I enjoyed having him.
Terrific.
He does have a great voice too.
He has a great voice and he has a great look. Ray, how old is he? He looks like he's 25 years old.
I want to say Tyler is 34, 35.
That's just unfair.
Yeah.
He's a young buck.
So he's 34 years old. The Knicks are going on this magic carpet ride through the postseason. He does a TV work as well. I mean, he's a star.
It's well earned, well deserved. He's fantastic at it. He's been from the moment he stepped in there.
He's better than Dave. Just say it. Don't be shy. You can say it.
But I just said he's better than Dave.
You said no, you didn't. You said you like him more than me.
Yeah. Because again, never threatened to do unspeakable things to my head. Never happened. Not once.
That's good work by Rick.
And I know I've annoyed him. I know I have. But never.
Not like you've annoyed me.
What did I annoy you by? Being a Cowboy fan?
Yep, that's exactly right.
Okay then.
By you being a Cowboys fan, you make me react like this.
It's my fault.
I don't choose to. I have to.
The telltale signs of an abusive relationship. Why do you make me do this?
You make me act like this towards you because you're so smug.
Smug.
Feels like you guys are
smug.
65 or sooner is not smug.
It feels like you guys are breaking up right now.
I think we're fine. I think we're very status quo right now.
It's real life. Listen, we go through this.
When you sign Odell, is that only going to make it even more?
Odell
empower you even more?
Odell will be a great influence on Malik.
You see what he does? This is why you're smug. You don't do this to Tyler.
Now I get it.
You don't do this. See, this is what you do.
This is reactionary. This is reactionary.
At times, you want to shave his head bald. That's why.
This is simply reactionary.
Like this.
I'm acting like this for a reason.
Because you're not a great guy.
No, you've brought me here. You've led me here. You've led me here.
You guys need counseling.
You're very malleable.
You guys need friendship counseling.
No, we need to take a break. We'll come back and we'll dive right into the Knicks and a unbelievable series win against the lowly Sixers. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Knicks fans, it's time to hit the court with BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. Download the BetMGM app today and add a boost of excitement to every New York game day with same-day parlays, live betting options, player props, boosted odds specials, and the best daily promotions in the business. With the BetMGM app at your fingertips, you can experience the excitement of betting on your favorite players and get in on all the blue and orange action as your New York Knicks drive the lane. Find out why basketball fans love BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. BetMGM. Make it legendary. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older to wager and physically present in New York and New Jersey only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem in New York? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For New Jersey, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, fetch! I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087, 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087, or simply visit tra.com.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
The New York Knicks have redefined playoff dominance. It's a franchise record 7th consecutive playoff win.
The Knicks just embarrassed Philadelphia like that.
That was beyond a statement from the Knicks about their intentions for the season.
Our guys, they've tried to take it to another level.
It's great when you see your team doing what we're doing and having that kind of focus.
They have blown out the Philadelphia 76ers to complete a clean sweep of Philly. The Knicks are on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
I used to think Philly was a sports town. I don't know if it is anymore.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, the big 9 o'clock hour. DNR with you, ESPN New York. We'll do stuff you missed in about 15, 18 minutes. You know what the really, truly embarrassing thing of this from Philly is? It's bad enough to lose. Right, to lose, to be humiliated, to be humbled by a team that you really don't like is awful in its own right. To have your entire arena overrun by that fan base, Rick, I can't think of a worse scenario for Philadelphia.
Well, we took your team's will, and then we took your building.
Right.
Which was what they were concerned about in the first place.
But it's bad enough to just be bludgeoned by a team that you don't like. But then to be, like, humiliated by that team.
Well, what I think is interesting about this whole thing is I mean, you can make any excuse in the world you want to make as to why you decided as a fan to sell your tickets. What I thought was interesting, though, is that this was after a 3-1 series comeback win against the Celtics, who everyone felt like that series was over, right? They got a lead in Game 5. They mess around, and before you know it, they lose 5, 6, and 7. Series is over. Is that Joel Embiid, who has been the face of this franchise, has said, came out and said, listen, this is what we can't have happen. Now, I don't know if he said it the best way to say it, like this is bigger than you and everything else, but the point of it was we need the fan base to show up in games 3 and 4 because of what's happened in the past and clearly has effect on the players. So help us get through the series, and still it ends up looking the way it looks.
Yeah, it's embarrassing and it's pathetic, but from our standpoint, it's unbelievable, right? I mean, look at what you just did. You just took control of them in every conceivable way. You blew them out in Game 1. Game 2 was much more competitive and was a tough game, and you hang on and you cling to a win there. Brunson makes some big shots down the stretch, and then you're not going to have arguably your best player in this postseason for Game 3, and you're on the road, and it's a lot of Knicks fans there for Game 3, and you beat them to a pulp, and then Game 4, forget it's an absolute disaster. So,
right, you know what I like the most about this team now? And, yeah, with the offense going through Cat and what Bridges looks like and how good OG's been and all these different things, Deuce showing up yesterday in the first quarter and setting the tone, and what Shamit's done over the last couple games is all of a sudden it feels like they found this killer instinct.
But from nothing.
But that it felt like was one of the things that you would critique them about during the regular season has all of a sudden now, after those first 3 games, where maybe that was exactly what they needed, was the wake-up call that they needed.
But how and why?
I think the why is because they recognized it was something that they were missing, and the opportunity that they had to not let that slip away. I mean, you heard Tyler just say it. They were doing things last night in a closeout game, and the reason why closeout games are usually tough is because you can't get to the level of desperation that the teams whose season could be over, right? So it's tough to get to that point. And you saw it last night. I think the Knicks wanted to end the series more than the Philadelphia Sixers wanted to keep it alive.
Yeah, I mean, it's 100%. And it's amazing. We sat here in the regular season and a lot, and I think I said it a ton, and when we were totally lockstep, it's like, be careful. You can't just get to the playoffs and flip a switch and turn it on. It's a dangerous game to play, and it's not normal, and don't expect that to happen. Well, it's happened.
It's almost like they realized that once they made this switch and started letting the ball go through Cat, and everyone was involved and everyone felt like they were a part of it. Everyone's touching the ball. Is that they actually recognized how good they could be, right? You have that. This could be a terrible analogy, but when you have a woman that finally realizes how hot she actually is.
Okay.
And the level of just the confidence change. Their confidence feels like it's changed now. It feels like they've had these crazy expectations since last season. They get all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, and Tibbs gets fired. There's some conversations surrounding who's to blame for this? How could you get rid of Tibbs with no real clear-cut answer after Tibbs? It felt like you didn't have really a plan. It was, hey, Jason Kidd, we'd like you, or this coach who already has a job. And then just finally you settle on Mike Brown. And was it because Bridges didn't like Tibbs, or was it because Cat doesn't like Tibbs, and all these different things? And you spent the entire season kind of trying to figure things out. Yeah, you had some success early. You win the NBA Cup, but then you go on that little stretch of games, the 11-game stretch where you're not very good, and the Detroit games don't look great. And you kept hearing kind of the same thing. It's like, well, Cat, why are you disengaged? What's going on? Well, I'm still trying to figure out where I fit in this offense. It never feels like they actually fully recognize what this thing could look like. And at the same time, we're dealing with the amount of pressure that I'm sure they were dealing with. No one, Cat's name's being mentioned in trade talks for Giannis. Mikal Bridges, why would we give up 5 first-round picks? There's so much other stuff going on that it feels like after Game 3, where they got down and felt like, okay, what are we doing here, guys?
I would love to know, and we may never find out, what the hell happened after Game 3.
There had to be some kind of conversation.
There had to be.
In the midst of making the adjustments, are we really going to sit here with all the talent in this room, with all the depth in this room, and let this opportunity slip away? Or are we going to go out and we're going to take advantage of it? And then you see what you saw in Game 4, and it's like, okay. Now we know what we can be.
And Game 5 was the same, and Game 6 was outrageous. And then, all 4 games against Philly was almost an identical of what you saw in those 3 prior games. If they win the whole thing, I can't wait to watch the video. And they had a closed-door meeting after Game 3, or Mike Brown came in and slammed the door. It had to be something. Something had to have happened after that Game 3 against Atlanta.
Well, to get the buy-in that you got also, right? Hey, this is what we're going to do, and then for everyone to buy into it and to execute it the way that they're executing it right now. Even some of the defensive stuff. They showed a couple clips yesterday. I was watching the post-game show. Just like Jalen's been the one that people have hunted, right? Of course, that's what you would do. I would hunt that matchup also. But they had a clip they played last night where I think it was definitely Clarkson, and I think it was maybe Josh, where they tried to run a switch onto Jalen, and Josh fought to make sure that didn't happen, and then Clarkson comes bombing in to protect Jalen, and by the end of by the time the play kind of unraveled, it was kind of Jalen ended up just kind of making his way over to a guy that wasn't gonna really be a part of the offense anyway. So this was what we were looking for, and because the effort from the Knicks defense, they're like, no, we know what you're doing, and you're not going to do it. And then Jalen kind of went on his way, and it was perfectly defended.
It's playing perfect basketball is what they're doing at the moment. All right, let's get to some of the calls because people want to enjoy the moment with us, and we want that as well. Let's go to Israel and bring in Yov. Yov, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. What a glorious morning to sweep the dirty Philadelphia 76ers. What a glorious morning. Dave, Rick, in my entire lifetime, the Knicks haven't swept a team. In my entire lifetime, I've been on this planet for 24 years. We reached to Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back years. Still last year, we didn't do it in my entire lifetime. This team is unbelievable. It's amazing, and all I want to do is sing, "This is New York, and we love basketball. We're gonna play some ball, because we're the New York Knicks. This is New York. We're here to play some ball, and we are standing tall. This is the New York Knicks. Orange and blue skies, my friends."
Wow. Yov is singing. I'm not sure all the words were accurate, but Yov is singing.
I think you got the idea. Yeah, I don't think the words were a priority there.
He is excited. You hate to ever allow yourself to do this, but I'm going to do this because we have a week plus off maybe, and just can you imagine what would happen if they did?
If they won the NBA
I don't want to
championship?
say it, but if they the whole thing.
I think that people are starting to think about it.
I think people would go crazy.
People will go crazy. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong. We're
You
just
think
talking
there's
about
a
what kind of
chance
fan
I'm
base
going to be
this
able
was.
to get into the building for any of these games?
Probably not.
No.
I doubt it. I think John has officially has taken your seat.
That's great.
Maybe you could go as John's +1.
Yeah, but I want to bring one of my kids.
Well, there's no chance that's happening.
You don't think so?
You can pay for the tickets.
No, I can't get 2 tickets.
The precedent has been set.
Can I go as John's +1 and then I get a ticket for one of my boys?
No, if you want someone besides you to go, you're gonna have to pay for it. Sorry.
Would that guarantee a seat?
If you paid for it, I think you'd have to be guaranteed a seat.
So if I go as a +1 for John and I pay for a ticket and that guarantees a seat, I think I'd be willing to do it. Is that fair on my part?
I don't think you going as a +1 guarantees you a seat.
Well, I can't sit with one of my kids?
I don't think what we're talking about is actual seats, right? I think we're talking about, do you want to sit in the suite?
Yeah.
Right. I don't think you're guaranteed a seat.
They have seats in the suite.
Yeah, but I don't think
Suite
you're guaranteed a seat in the suite.
Not guaranteed, but if you buy a ticket, shouldn't you get a seat?
I would think he would get a seat, but I don't think you'll be guaranteed a seat. Especially after what you did last time. You were there bossing all-time Rangers around. If they win a championship, and I don't want to start doing this now, but you just did it. All right, you're gonna have to start talking about Jalen as one of the greatest free agent signings ever
in the history of sports.
In all of sports.
Yes, I agree.
With where this franchise was to where
I don't know that this town is going to be able to handle if the Knicks win the whole thing.
It's going to be quite the party. Yeah,
it would be a massive party.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Oh,
would I love to see it.
Oh, yeah. Ray, is it bad that we're just even like having this conversation now, or is it okay that we're allowing ourselves to dream?
No, not at all. Let's dream. Let's go ahead. This is what it's all about, right?
I think.
What do you mean you think?
I think so.
You do or you don't?
Because this is not the norm. I'm not used to this, right?
What have I been telling you?
Back-to-back
for
Eastern
months
Conference
now?
Finals for
What
us.
I've been telling you for months now. Just enjoy this. Enjoy the ride because you don't know when it ends. You like what happened against Indiana last year. We were flying high, and then game 1 happened, and we never recovered. Just take this in. Enjoy this as it happens because you don't know. You really don't know how fast it can change.
And when you're going to be back here again, you have no idea.
Take nothing for granted. Nothing. But do enjoy what's happening.
I'm
please.
enjoying it. Rick's enjoying it. We're all enjoying it. Every day, Edgar, you're enjoying it, aren't you, Edgar?
Oh, enjoy the ride, baby. Deuce! I'm a little banged up from yesterday. We do the tell 'em what do honey. We do the tell 'em what do honey game where you pick a starter, and if he hits threes, you take a shot. Bad move. I drew deuce. I drew deuce. By the first quarter, I was like, let's go, Knicks. Woo! It was insane, bro. There was more brooms than 76ers fans. It was crazy, bro. It was nuts. They put the when Embiid got posterized beside the bench while he was shooting free throws. It's the greatest day of my life. Let's go.
I got a little banged up yesterday.
A little banged up.
Is Edgar hammered at 9 in the morning?
I think
He's
still
probably
drunk.
still drunk, yeah. I think he might still be drunk.
Have you ever had that where you're still drunk the next day?
Yeah, it happened to me on Saturday.
This week?
Yeah.
Well, you had a weekend.
Yeah.
Wait, but this is before or after you got hit by a car?
Well, I got hit by a car on Sunday.
So what did you do Friday?
I went golfing on Friday.
And you just tied one on, huh?
Got a little out of control. Yeah.
But this is what time was golfing?
Tee off at like 4 something.
Yeah, it's
and you're done by 8?
That's dangerous.
My last putt was in the dark. Yeah, like around 8, just past 8.
And then you kept drinking, or the hangover, or the continued drunkenness?
No, the remnants. It was more the remnants. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that tee time, the damage. The work's already been done.
Yeah, the
RJ,
last one.
For you to still be drunk the next morning?
Well, I'm sure at that point
Yeah, I don't know if like realistically that was the case. I felt like it.
So you woke up with a big time hangover?
I woke up on the couch at 2:30.
Really?
Yeah. And I had a buddy that was there, and then he was gone. And I was like, where the hell did he go? How did he get out of my house? It turns out he timed the garage where he dove over the sensors and then went out the garage.
Wait, what?
He had to get home because he had to work, and there's no way to get out of my house.
What do you mean you can't get out of the house?
He didn't want to wake me up, and I guess he didn't want to leave a door I don't know. I guess he didn't want to leave a door unlocked. So his fix was, I'll go through the garage, and then I'll open it and then close it, and as it's closing, I'll dive over the sensors so it doesn't open.
It's like Navy SEAL training.
Yeah.
So he had to close it from like near the front of it and bum rush the garage and and roll and dive out.
Correct, but the only thing he said because I had to call him the next day, like, where the hell were you? I thought I looked around the whole house, was that his first thought was, remember we had Bob on from Bob Does Sports?
Yeah, of course.
So his buddy Cole Cuts tried that, not realizing that when you jump as the door's closing, you can hit your head on the door, and buckled himself trying to jump over the sensors. So he said he practiced a couple times just to time it right. Then he made it out.
How do you practice something?
I guess he took like a running, he sprinted to it as it was closing just to see how much room he would have.
And
then
this
finally
happened at what time of day?
This was like 2:30. This was just when I woke, like just around like 2:15, 2:20. Yeah.
So
I have it on video.
He deemed this a better idea than tapping you on the shoulder and be like, hey, Rick, could you open the garage for me so I can walk out?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I couldn't imagine had he knocked himself out and I walk out to the garage and he's just laying on the garage, in the garage, would have been hilarious, but that luckily didn't happen. You should see, I have it on video, the celebration. Like he makes it through.
Oh, once like he's walking down the driveway, like yeah, like Vince McMahon.
Yes. He turns and looks like, yes, like I did. It's hilarious. Yeah, I did it.
You really, this is. I didn't realize you were going to bring it this strong today. You're doing really well.
Yeah. So it was a fun weekend.
Let's go to Mike in Philly. But you're a Knicks fan, I know, Mike. Good morning.
Good morning. It's orange and blue skies here in Philly. Happy to report I'm a longtime suffering Knicks fan who lives here, and I'm thrilled to see the way that
What is
city
it? What is it like this morning there?
Yeah, we're not suffering anymore either.
Tired. It's gloomy. I mean, I don't know. I apologize because I'm calling in late. Did anyone bring up yet the fact that not only did the Knicks sweep the Sixers yesterday, but in their own building, but the Flyers also got swept in their own building.
Yeah, we did mention that. Yeah.
Saturday. Yeah, I missed. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it felt like walking out of the Garden, chants. I mean, like singing on the subway. It's a lot different than than I'm used to. I really, people were walking out at like the fourth quarter. I don't know. It really just feels like the city is just all in on the Eagles and sometimes the Phillies, unfortunately. But I don't think people care as much. Like
well, that's pretty obvious. They don't really care all that much,
yeah.
Mike. They made that perfectly known.
I'm wondering. I don't know if it's possible to get the stats though. But like, what I can't believe is, has a team ever done it like in consecutive closeout games in the playoffs? Like, I feel like this has to be the largest margin of victory. Like, I mean, I don't know if there's a way to get that, but it's just unbelievable. I thought they were going to lose yesterday going into it. I was like, all right, let's go to the game. It'll be fun to see. But it was like the last thing I was expecting, and then it's like it turns into the Garden after like a quarter. I was amazed. It was honestly a boring game to watch, but
no, I didn't find
a celebration.
I didn't. And thanks
it was
for
just
the
a
call,
celebration.
It was a coronation.
I told you that. I had to give you the stat earlier. They're the fourth team in NBA history with multiple 30-point series clinching wins in a single postseason.
It's incredible.
Yeah, and the other three won championships. So.
Yeah, and I believe their average margin of victory is the most in the history of the NBA through 2 rounds.
Through 10 games, they're plus 194.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. RJ?
Hi.
But you have real mixed feelings here now because you're so excited and on the Knicks bandwagon, but your tank is taking some real damage now with the Sabres.
Yeah. I said it earlier. I'm going to have to take all those people from Philly and just on the train, just keep on going, send them up to Montreal. There's work to be done.
It's those sneaky French Canadians.
They are sneaky.
Hey?
They are sneaky.
I'm going to bring you some Timmy Hortons on Wednesday.
And you say it like it's a bad thing, though.
Some maple frosted.
Well, that's not nice.
Why? What's your favorite donut? I'll bring you whatever your favorite donut is.
No, you're mocking me.
I'm not mocking you.
That's all you're doing.
There's a Tim Hortons right over here.
There's a Tim Hortons in the city?
No, right by me there's a Tim Hortons now.
Really?
Yeah.
Used to be one in Penn Station. Way back.
Yeah, I remember that one.
This one's brand new.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing, RJ?
Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see they're expanding.
Want some Timbits?
Yeah, he's
I'm trying to help you out. I want to make you feel good.
Eat.
Donut make you feel nice. Chocolate frosted. You tell me. Boston cream.
RJ, I tell you have to eat 30 donuts between now and 11 o'clock this morning. Sabres come back, win the series. You doing it?
Oh, yeah. Line them up.
30?
I mean, it's not going to end well for me, but yeah. How do you can't let a team you support down like that.
I think
Rick,
you could eat 30 munchkins.
30 donuts in the next 100 minutes?
He could eat 30 munchkins in a whole show.
Munchkins, yes. Donuts.
He can't eat 30 donuts.
No.
30's a lot of donuts.
But you would
That's
try.
That's a lot of donuts.
I would try, yeah. I once tried to eat, the McDonald's had a 40 chicken nugget deal going on at one point. I could only do 28, though. 40 is a lot more than you think it is. So 30 donuts, I don't think that's getting done. I'd try, though. Just like the hot dog challenge once that
was so sad. Rick, you guys should have seen. It was so sad.
Well, it actually, had I not opened my big mouth,
here we go.
It would have been okay because the initial bet was could I eat 8 in 10 minutes, and I was so confident I was like, why don't you flip that? I'll do 10 in 8, and I got through 8.5 in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
They should have just kept 10 minutes. You've been fine.
Yeah, I know. Talk to me.
I'll do 10 in 10 minutes. You would have been good.
He thought he was so great. He's like, I can destroy any hot dog challenge. Okay.
Could you take on Glazilla?
No.
I want no part of that.
No? I'd like to see you try.
Big hot dog.
Ask Steve Gelbs about that. It's rough.
It's a big hot dog is right. RJ?
Yeah.
What?
That's a big hot dog, right?
Why did they name it that?
Glazilla?
They know what they're doing.
What are you talking about? If we just call it, what are you going to call it?
I
A
did.
jumbo hot dog?
Yeah.
I think jumbo hot dog would have been fine.
The big wiener? I mean, what are you going to say?
Yeah.
Great.
Ron?
Uncle Ron, is that what you wanted to say?
No, that's Uncle Rod.
My bad.
Uncle Rod, yeah.
Yeah, this was Ron.
Oh, man. Please,
RJ?
please.
Still here.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
You have a little stuff you missed prepared?
I do.
You ready?
Okay.
Let's go.
Now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it!
See ya!
Put it in the box!
The you missed.
Oh, let's update you what else is going on. So, Knicks are
Does it
through.
even matter? The other things, they don't matter, do they?
Well, it doesn't matter right now, but it will next week. So, Pistons lead the Cavs 2-1. Unofficial intel says if this gets done in a tidy manner, meaning the Pistons win the next couple of games, perhaps, allegedly, a Sunday start for the Eastern Conference Finals, but we shall see. Otherwise, we're looking at early to middle of next week.
Next Tuesday.
No, we're looking at not looking at early to middle of next week. We're looking at next Tuesday.
I was trying to be vague. Please.
17th
Why would you try to be vague,
Yeah,
though?
right,
You
when there's
have
definitive
actual
days.
information.
Well, there you go.
What are you trying to be, a man of mystery?
What are you doing?
Why are you so mad?
Well, because, well, you're like, middle to next. No,
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday.
Thank you.
Tuesday. Don't be mad because the schedule's out and you can't contain yourself.
I'm not mad at all.
You're
I'm confused by your, like, it'll
So dangerous.
Yeah, you're unstable.
He's dangerous right now.
Yeah, your emotions. You're mad, you're happy, you're sad. I don't know what you are. You don't know what you are.
I'm in a great way.
You've got to give him space.
That's what makes you dangerous.
I've never been better.
Like the dogs with
I'm
the vest.
riding the Knicks wave, and I'm going to be riding the Giants' blue wave. at
Rick,
some point.
can we get him one of those dog vests that say, please give me space?
Yeah. Well, he tried to touch one of those, so.
I knew it was going to say that.
So I don't know if that's.
It was so cute.
I don't know if that's the best example. I had like a big yellow sign: "Do not touch dog." There comes Dave. Oh, a puppy!
Oh, look at the bunny.
Oh boy. Well, Wemby got ejected yesterday for elbowing
You
Nasri.
didn't see that sign either.
I saw it.
You didn't see it till it was too late.
Spurs lose by 5 to the Timberwolves. That series all tied at 2. And the Thunder, they blow out the Lakers in Game 3. They're 7-0 in these playoffs, and those games have not been close.
It sucks that Luka's not playing in the series.
It also sucks that when you think of the long game of where this could be going for the Knicks, of what likely awaits you. And it doesn't. Hey, listen, I mean, the Pacers took them 7 games last year, so you never know. But it feels like this Thunder team is better than last year's Thunder team, and last year's team was very good.
They're great. But you know what? Let's get there.
Yeah.
And worry about them when we get there.
You guys mentioned it. Canadians lead the Sabres 2-1 yesterday. Not close, just like the previous game. Hurricanes improved to 8-0 in the playoffs. They swept the Flyers.
RJ, what are you doing in net?
I think you got to make a switch.
You switching?
What do you think?
I don't think it's off the table.
I don't think it's Alex Lyon's fault, but I think.
No, I don't think so either. But I don't think it's off the table.
And Avs lead the Wild 2-1. Ducks, by the way, won Game 4 to tie their series 2 wins apiece. Yankees dropped all 3 this weekend in Milwaukee. A couple of close games, but David Bednar, who we've talked about here, might be the biggest concern the Yankees have. Gave up a home run to Bryce Terang yesterday in the loss. Aaron Judge hit his 16th homer of the season, which is tied for the lead in baseball. Spencer Jones got the first hit of his big league career. All of it in a loss, as well as Carlos Rodon, who made his season debut.
What do you think? What do you think Milo's first questioned me when he was watching the Yankees game and Spencer Jones came up to hit?
Is he going to strike out again?
No, Dad. What is that batting stance?
Yeah,
that was his first thing. What is that?
You wouldn't teach that.
Hey, listen. I mean, he hits for power. It's just the strikeout stuff.
It is different. Carlos Rodon was really good early. All the Brewers hitless for 3 2/3, but then the Brewers started to pour it on, and Rodon lost the strike zone. Only 42 for 78 pitches were for strikes. Ben Rice 0 for 13 after returning from that bruised hand. Speaking of offers, Juan Soto, Bo Bichette 0 for 20 in the series over the weekend. You did find a way to get a game off the Diamondbacks,
which is amazing.
Yeah, and considering where you are,
you scored 5 runs.
You got to win though, which is something. Scott Boras said that his client Tarek Skubal could have a short rehab following that elbow injury. Jacob deGrom, second fastest pitcher ever to 1,900 career strikeouts, had 10 of them as the Rangers lost 3-0 to the Cubs.
Did you see that stat going around? How many of his starts he's allowed 1 or fewer runs?
I did not, but I can only imagine.
It's like more than half of his starts.
No way. Is it really?
Yeah, it was a wild number. I had it, and then we started talking about something else, so Should have taken a picture of it.
Wait, hang out, by the way, RJ.
Okay.
Did you say the Rangers lost to the Cubs?
They beat the Cubs. I read it wrong.
Yeah, they beat the Cubs 3-0.
That's fair. I appreciate the correction. Mookie Betts back tonight from that strained oblique that's got him out. They play the Giants. We have not talked about this. Breece Hall got paid. That happened not long after we got done on Friday. $20 million guaranteed, and he and the Jets are best friends now. It's a 3-year deal, $43.5 million total value, which puts him fourth among active running backs on a per-year basis. Dave's excited. Cowboys going to visit the Giants. That'll be your first Sunday Night Football game of the season come September. Nothing there, Dave?
I mean, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
Excited the word we're going to use?
You've been unhinged all show, so. The rest of the schedule is going to come out on Thursday.
We're gonna find out a lot before Thursday, too.
He says some of the nastiest things I've ever heard said to a human being when the schedule gets released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Harbaugh said that Odell Beckham Jr., that decision with a possible Giants reunion, going to have to wait until at least training camp. Sounds like Bo Nix on track for limited participation in minicamp. He's off that ankle injury. And the Chargers, just this morning, came down that they signed David Njoku on a 1-year deal. NBA draft lottery. Sorry, Nets. Wizards win the lottery. Jazz, Grizzlies pick 2 and 3. Nets drop all the way to 6. I guess not as bad as the Pacers, who lose the 5th pick to the Clippers. So they just get nothing. They're just really bad. They get nothing, which is unfortunate for them. Caitlin Clark back on the court. Finished 20 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. 3-point shot was off. 1-2 for 9 from 3. Fever lose by 3 to the Wings. Liberty routed the Sun in their season opener by 31. And the Referee Association in the NFL over the weekend. It was didn't get a lot of love, but they have a new 7-year CBA to avoid a work stoppage. And should tell you that Steve Kerr, also a 2-year deal to remain with the Warriors. So that's exciting for him. That's it.
That's nice. You covered a lot there.
We were all over the place.
They had to get they had to get the officials done.
Yes. Can you imagine? It's a league worth billions and billions and billions, and they're not going to have the appropriate officials.
Yeah, Big 12 officials out there.
Right.
No, thank you.
Oh, how bad would that be? All right. Very well done. Let's take a break. We'll come back. More of your Knicks calls. I mean, we're excited celebrating what just happened over Philadelphia. 800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. All right, let's find out what's happening on the roads this morning. I'm sure it's clear sailing the way it should be. Here's Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Yep, let's enjoy the ride with the Knicks. Oh, yeah. You're not going to enjoy the ride at the Lincoln Tunnel right now. At inbound side of the Lincoln Tunnel, it's an accident in the South Tube. At least 45 minutes in at the Lincoln. Up at the George, 35 in. Outbound George, upper level emergency road work in the right lane. That's causing delays off the Cross Bronx. Inbound Holland, 25. Westbound Belt, all lanes subject to closure at Knapp Street with an accident being worked on. Sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline, 877-MAD-HELP, or visit mad.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, Law Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates. Did you know Social Security takes money out of every paycheck you earn? Paycheck after paycheck. And you're not supposed to touch that money until you're 67? What if you can't work? What if you need that money now? The system is challenging and most people get denied. That's a fact. D'Agostino & Associates has the experience to win, and we win. A lot. If you filed for Social Security disability benefits and were denied, let us appeal. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. Bite back means fight back. 1-800-248-3222. We'll fight to get you paid. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and handles Social Security disability claims and appeals. Remember, if you've been denied, call us first. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates. We win. A lot.
Come out to Yankee Stadium on Saturday, June 6th for a very special night, Military Appreciation Night. The first 18,000 guests will receive a red, white, and blue Yankees t-shirt, courtesy of Ford. Don't miss the action and help us salute those who serve. For tickets, visit Yankees.com/tickets. That's Military Appreciation Night on Saturday, June 6th.
Hi, this is Don LaGreca. Just like the New Jersey Devils protect their home ice, Viking Pest Control protects your home. And I know because I use Viking at my own place. As the pest control provider and proud partner in the New Jersey Devils, Viking brings 45 years of trusted experience and expert service to keep ants, cockroaches, stinging insects, rodents, and even mosquitoes out of your zone. Their local team builds a personalized game plan that actually works. And when you bundle pest control and mosquito services, you score big savings. One call, one company, total peace of mind. Visit VikingPest.com. Protecting your home inside and out.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. Money is on the line. Always say hello with Quo. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
Bye-bye. DNR with you, ESPN New York. We'll see you. Maybe next year we'll take you down again in the postseason. But the Knicks just dismantle. I mean, what adjectives would you use for what just happened? Dismantle, destruct, destroy?
BTA.
Yeah, BTA is nice. Humiliate? Can you use humiliate for the series?
Humiliate?
Yeah.
I think when you take it all in, plus with what's going on with their fan base and their building turning into MSG, yeah, probably.
That's a humiliation. If that's not a humiliation, what would be?
I think it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting booed. I mean, you hear the posters and deuce and all of it.
Right. Sixers miss foul shots. There's applause there. It's just glorious. What happened is just absolutely glorious. Destroying your opposition in round 2 is amazing. When your opposition in round 2 is Philadelphia, it's that much more amazing.
You submitted them. I mean, That was it. They tapped out. Fan base tapped out. Team tapped out. Again, I'll keep saying this though. It's what I'm enjoying the most about this. It's fun. I mean, it's fun to watch, and blowing teams out is great, and the way that they're shooting, the way they shot last night, it's just it's this newfound kind of like killer instinct that they have.
I don't know where it came from either. It's glorious.
It's the best part of this thing.
Unbelievable.
You've heard a couple of these calls though. It's like, I mean, Tyler mentioned it about Game 3, right? You're gonna get their best shot. That was a game they expected to. He expected that they might lose because no OG, and then.
And they fell behind, 9-0 in that game?
Right, 9-0, and I think then the Philly ends up cutting it to 4 at some point. It's like, yeah, okay, guys, in 17-4 run they go on, and then last night it's like you would expect that Philly, again, no OG, hey, if this has to go 5, it'll go 5, but then to come out and do what they did in the first quarter, it's like we're not even going to give you
it was over there. Mike Yar's not happy.
Why?
What an awful show. Why don't you just keep talking about the Knicks? Holy bleep.
I left and came back. The Yankees lost and the Mets lost.
I left and came back, and you're still talking Knicks. What should we be talking today?
What exactly about the Mets would you like to talk about today?
I mean, and it's the same repetitive nonsense. They can't hit. They stink. Stearns is awful. There you go. Yankees, I mean, you're not really beating good teams. You play competitive baseball, and you lost all 3 games this weekend. And we're sitting here in early May when the season has another 5 months. The Knicks are sitting here in the conference finals.
For the second time.
Right. What deserves the conversation?
Right, the Knicks. Yeah, I don't get it. You're not going to make everyone happy. Don't even worry about it.
I guess not. We've
sprinkled in some stuff. I mean, you said nasty things to Ray. We found out, Dallas opens up. We found out
the Giants and the Cowboys opened the Sunday Night Football schedule.
Right. I mean, today's the Knicks day. What do you want?
Was I that mean to Ray?
You said some nasty things. Again, you spent all the last season. I mean, and maybe because it was just because the Giants stunk so bad, but it's like, do we have to hear this promo again about me taking a dump on Ray's head? And then you go and say the exact same thing.
But
verbatim.
This is different, though. Listen, we should have swept them last year. But
And then you're going to shave his head. I mean, his face. It's just, you get wild.
You had a grade school defense last year. Of course you should have swept them.
Yeah. Well,
You can't control yourself.
Elementary school this year. Oh, but we have Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs, who you loved.
I
You
like
loved
Caleb
him.
Downs. But the fact that you think he's going to make that god-awful defense into a legitimate defense is...
You were singing the praises of Nick Saban for what he said before the draft.
I've never said anything bad about Caleb Downs. He's really good. But you think that he's going to turn around this entire defense.
Not just him.
This is why
He's going to make a difference, though.
This is why he prefers Tyler.
Yeah,
That's fine.
right here.
You know,
All factual.
Because Tyler's not willing to get in your face and say the truth.
So you're calling him a liar?
I'm not calling him a liar.
That's exactly what you're saying. If he's not willing to get in my face and say the truth, then
he doesn't want confrontation. I'm here for the confrontation. He told you he's a Bostoner. He's from Beantown.
What does that mean? He doesn't like hearing that. Don't say that.
Oh yeah, go on. No, go on. What's that mean?
I mean, listen, he's a different level of fan. He's not willing to get in the face of one Raymond Santiago like I am.
He was in enemy territory his entire life. Of course, he'd be willing to get into the face of an opposing fan.
You're telling me he's a Niners fan. You're a Cowboys fan. He's never said a word to you about it.
We haven't talked. They didn't play this year. They play next year, though. That should be fun.
They play this year. Next year. It's this year. This upcoming season they play.
That's what I'm saying.
So when the Niners smashed the Cowboys in the postseason, you got nothing from him?
We weren't working together back then.
Well, we'll see how he reacts this season.
We were running Ezekiel
I
Elliott.
can guarantee you that he's not going to say, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
Yeah, because he's
I can pretty much guarantee that's not going to happen.
Right, because he's a respectful human being.
He has respect as a human being. You're going to call him soft?
RJ doesn't do it either.
Because RJ's not an animal.
Right.
RJ's got some animal tendencies.
RJ also sees, do not pet the dog, and doesn't pet the dog, unlike some people.
I saw it too late.
You know, some people.
And you know what, RJ? It's not fair because I didn't pet the dog. I was about to.
You were following the dog.
It was so cute.
You know what? I give you credit. Some people see a sign like that, and they take it as a stop sign. You see it as a challenge.
You know what? It
I'm going to go right up to that dog.
She put that sign on so like the crazies don't touch the dog. Not so that nice,
and it worked.
Dog-loving people don't touch the dog.
And it turns out it worked.
That was
me. You were the crazies.
No, I'm not a crazy. After I had just taken you out for a glorious dinner and ordered your meal for you.
You did. You did.
And this is the way you treat me, huh?
You're talking. This is only.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
You listen. You haven't gone as far to say you're going to take a dump on my head like you have Raymond. But you said all kinds of mean things already. We don't even know when the Niners and Giants are playing. Wait till
whenever it happens.
Yeah, wait till Thursday night and Friday morning when we find that out. I can't wait. And now I'm going to hear about all the things you're going to do to me.
Yeah, so
you're out of control.
It's one of your close friends. I don't think we need to. Can't we just have some kind of little fun bet?
See, I stand by what I said. We get to Labor Day weekend. We're gonna turn on the mics that Tuesday. 10, 11 wins.
Nope. No way.
Playoffs. Oh
nope.
yeah. Yep.
Nope. No.
All that happened over the weekend was what Arvell Reese was out there Giants
I heard it
shorts.
Unbelievable.
And John Harbaugh's talking.
I heard quote. He looks gorgeous, is what I heard.
John Harbaugh's talking about planes that fly over the facility, and this is where we're at.
Yeah, we're very excited.
We're
an excited fan base.
You're excitable.
We've been starved for years.
I get that.
And now we have a plate of food. What do you want us to do? Not eat?
Did you feel this great? I feel like you did feel this great when Shane and Dable were in charge.
Well, year one, I felt good.
Okay.
And then it quickly fell off. This is proven success with Harbaugh. Proven.
This is different. This is not anything. This is nothing close to what he had with Dable and Shane. Because he also didn't fully buy.
This guy's a winner.
Well, but you also didn't fully buy into Daniel Jones.
Never.
No. I think you were happy for the success.
Jackson Dart is, he's the real deal.
Right. This isn't just Harbaugh. This is Dart, too.
I don't know if Harbaugh's here without Dart.
Probably not. I mean, it sounds like he had other opportunities.
Ray, you're scared.
I don't think scared is the word.
No, scared's not the right word.
What is the right word? You're aware of what's happening.
I have a little more respect for your organization and what they're doing now, but scared? No, I still think we're better at this point.
Okay,
that may change.
Well,
we'll
see. It may change quickly. What day? What day is that? The
September 13th.
13th. Okay.
Sunday Night Football.
September 13th.
Monday is going to be a show.
We're not skipping summer. We're not doing that.
No, I'm just saying.
I agree.
Say
though.
anything.
Yeah, that game's going to get over like 11:30, and then 6 hours later, here we come.
Yeah.
Nobody sleeps that night.
Nobody sleeps.
That has the exact recipe needed for one of Dave's full-on meltdowns if it doesn't go the right way. Lack of sleep.
We've gone too long without one.
Yeah.
No, that's
There
not
could
true.
be an Eddie.
You had
It
them
could,
this year.
It could be an Eddie
Parker
Pinheiro
Romo,
situation.
he can make every kick. Joel Pinheiro, he can make whatever his name is. Freddie Pinheiro, whatever Pinheiro's name is. I don't know his name.
Yeah, it was football season. We haven't had one since. It's too long.
That's what's going to happen.
That game still aggravates me. But it could be a blessing. You don't lose games like that. You might not have the coaching staff and the picks that you need to have.
It's like the guy saving someone's life.
Yeah. Your kicker.
Young Wei Koo.
He stubbed his toe, saved the life.
Oh, God.
Well, you have all that stuff cleaned up now. You don't have nothing to worry
It's all
about.
cleaned up. We have more kickers than we know what to do with.
Right. Guys you're a real professional team now.
Right. Like a real big boy team.
Yeah. Got the guys you wanted. I mean, I saw the draft. I saw the video. Reese is who you wanted. Maui Noah was who you wanted. You got him.
They got their guys.
Now we get to go watch it.
Oh, yeah. It's so good.
And it sounds like Odell's a foregone conclusion, right?
I don't know about that.
Feels like it.
Maybe. I don't love that. It'll be fine.
Outside of what Ray said, like how he impacts Malik off the field, listen, Malik's come back from a serious knee injury.
Real serious, yeah.
Right? So, I know you like the other stuff that they've done. Offensive line's definitely going to be better, but still, that could take...
Oh, absolutely.
It could take a minute.
Absolutely. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to more of your Knicks calls and put a ball on this one, handed over to Bart and Carlin, who are going to have lots of Knicks conversation as well. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Hey, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. We believe going solar should be simple, and it should make real financial sense. We manage the entire process from start to finish and offer flexible solar payment options designed around your goals. When the numbers work, solar can lower your monthly cost and give you predictable energy for decades. And if you refer someone who installs with us, you can earn up to $1,000. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment.
Spring is here. Summer's right around the corner, so why are you still living with pain? If you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or nerve pain, don't wait any longer. Call Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no long recovery, no relying on pain medication. Just non-surgical image-guided treatments that help you get back the life you deserve. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances accepted, help is close. Go to SandwellPain.com. Feel better now, not later.
I'm a dog, and my job is to make you happy. So I recommend Optimum Fiber for your home. It's famously fast, way better than flaky 5G home internet, which can slow down the more people or dogs are online. So switch to Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month with a 5-year price lock. Call 888-4-OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. That's 888-4-OPTIMUM. Gus, fetch. I gotta take that. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Chris Canty here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that your fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI, and you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
It's playoff basketball. You got to do a little bit of everything.
Intensity levels are at an all-time high. These are the NBA playoffs. Every team looking to make a run.
This is incredible.
Every player looking to make history.
Give me all you got. Let's go.
So tune in, because this is going to be unbelievable.
This is exactly what we want.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google continue on ABC, ESPN, NBC, Peacock, and Prime.
All right, bye-bye, Philadelphia. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Remember, 4 o'clock today, live on Instagram, 30 seconds, finger pistols.
4 o'clock, got it.
4 o'clock, live on Instagram. Ray, you're a big Instagram guy. You think this is going to get a large viewership? Or
Massive viewership.
Do you really?
All the viewers.
Really?
Any idea what's on the agenda? Do we
get those finger pistols warmed up? As warmed up as they can be.
Do I have any idea what?
Do you have any idea like the cadence of the pistols, or are we just going to go with how we feel?
I do have an idea. Because here's the thing. 30 seconds is a lot of finger pistoling.
Yes.
Okay. You just heard that, yes?
Yeah.
That was like 7 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about 4.5 times more than that. So I think we're going to start out slow. I think it might be like a boo, 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 boo. And then you build to a crescendo. And then you finish. You know, like the Grucci fireworks?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, they'll throw up a couple of simple fireworks. And you'll be like, oh, that's nice. And then by the end, you're like, wow, that was fireworks. I think it'll be similar to that.
Okay. And then ultimately it's like a crescendo.
Yeah, into like a like both hand, the whole thing, yeah.
Great.
Smoke billowing from the pistolas, yes.
A grand finale.
Yes.
All right, I like that.
Ray, you're in, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Maybe, and I'll start with like a quick 30-second like introduction. Happy to be here, made this promise, now I'm going to pay it off, into the finger pistols.
I think you have to.
Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to. All right, let's get to some of the calls. Let's go to Kevin in Hillsborough. Kevin, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, Kev.
All right. So I just wanted to make a comment really quick on the previous caller. I believe his name was Mike. He said that yesterday's game was kind of boring to watch.
No, ridiculous.
I say what? Give me 8 more boring games like that this playoff run, okay? 8 more. It was so boring that yesterday, halfway through the third quarter, went to the kitchen, brought out the broom. My 7-year-old son says, Daddy, we're watching the game. Why are you going to start cleaning? I said, no, son. We're about to sweep these dirty Sixers. Let's go, Knicks!
There you go. That's right. Yeah, we didn't even make much mention of that before. The caller that was like, oh, that was such a boring game. I don't know. Maybe my definition of boring is different. That was not a boring game at all.
No, that was not boring at all. No, that's that's... Again, I don't think anyone could hope for that, just with how well they shot from 3 to start the game. But, I mean, you wanted to see them give the Sixers a reason to shut it down.
And they did. They quit.
And they did.
You made them quit, and they took every opportunity to, in fact, quit. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Yankees look to get off the schneid tonight, 6:35. They visit the Orioles in Baltimore. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey. During today's action, glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Dave in Westchester. Dave, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, how you fellas doing? Good morning.
Great.
I'm ecstatic over the Knicks, but I've been watching these games since '72 with about 8 of the same friends of mine, and they're like thinking this thing's all over with. I just want to get your take, both of you guys are your experts. Give me a percentage. How much of the percentage is that the Knicks are a really good team and they're really playing well, and how much of a percentage is that they're pretty good, but they're not nowhere near the Knicks situation. They played Philadelphia, and Embiid can barely even walk up and down the court. Paul George is not the same player. They got one player, Max.
But Dave, they're annihilating these teams. They're not,
I understand.
slimly getting by. I would say 99% the Knicks are really good and playing really well, and 1% it's not real. I totally believe this is legit.
You're going that high of a percentage.
Yes.
I mean, I want to see them win the championship as much as anybody. I really do. But like my friends think that this thing's over with. I mean, like forget it. They're going to beat OKC. They're
No.
just that good. And I'm still a little bit. I'm still a little bit laid back. Like I don't believe it. Because I'm seeing them beat the teams they're beating. And I know you when you get confidence, shots just keep going in and going in and going in. I'm hoping that they win this whole thing. I just 99%.
We're all hopeful.
Wow, I hope you're
Well,
right.
listen, Dave. I'm not. Thanks for the call. Rick. I'm not saying the Knicks are going to beat Oklahoma City. I never once said that. I don't believe that to be true. But how much do I believe is legitimate right now? I believe the Knicks are legitimate right now. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that everyone. I mean, outside of maybe him and some people that just want to be. That aren't necessarily Knicks fans that want to talk about the teams that you just played. Like you mentioned, and we said this earlier in the show, it's not like they're just beating these teams. Outside of the first 3 games, I get it. But that's when, that definitively feels like the turning point so far in this playoff run.
Absolutely.
That they're not just beating teams, and I don't care if the team's good, bad, whatever. They didn't squeak by Atlanta, and they didn't squeak by Philly. They're smashing these teams. The only 2 losses they have this postseason are by a combined 2 points.
Yeah, one point each. Ray? Oh, Ray.
Hi there.
How you doing?
Oh, fantastic. Knicks have moved on. Just waiting. Got the first game of the NFL schedule. So
Ray, I don't have a stat that you're going to love, but I figured I would share it just to
sure.
really hype up this matchup.
Mm-hmm.
It's from Art Stapleton. Jackson Dart has never lost to the Dallas Cowboys as the starting quarterback, and John Harbaugh is 4-1 in his coaching career against Dallas.
Well, the first one. The second one makes more sense. I mean, Jackson Dart's played against the Cowboys, one time?
Yeah, and what did he do? He smashed them.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Milton played half of that game.
Yeah, well, we killed him.
And you know what? That was another game that was a factor in us getting Caleb Downs. So thank you.
You make it sound like you got John Elway.
Again,
he's quarterback.
This is not a Johnny come lately situation. I told you this was my favorite player in the entire draft. I would have been ecstatic all the way if I got him. I got him.
Good.
I'm ecstatic.
Good. You should be ecstatic. He's a really good player, and we're still going to kick your ass week 1.
Okay.
You ready for 3 stars?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
The story of the day, the Knicks are moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals again. Rick had the great analogy. I think this was undersold.
When you have a woman that finally realizes how hot she actually is.
Okay.
Like, just the confidence change. Like, their confidence feels like it's changed now.
The Knicks are a hot woman. I like it. Tyler Murray joined us. And
smoking hot, Ray.
Smoking hot woman. Tyler Murray and Dave, you almost swept this because he was very, very complimentary of you.
You're the trivia wizard, and you also can predict the future. You might be the best sports mind in New York, Dave. That's incredible.
I mean, that's high praise. Listen, Knicks fans invaded Philadelphia.
You can't keep us out because we're everywhere.
And there was that video where that girl cried. Eventually, you finally credited who it belonged to.
ABC 6 in Philly, loser Philly, coming to you live. Let's send it to Janice. I'm here at the Xfinity Center, and everybody's crying.
Number 2.
I love it. You know who didn't cry? Tough guy, Rick DiPietro.
Milo also said, hey, Dad, you know what I'd really like for breakfast is how about a bacon, egg, and cheese? I was like, no problem. Place right here, bacon, egg, and cheese. I go get that. As I'm walking out, stepped off the curb, got hit by a car.
Yeah, just casually hit by a car.
So I'm assuming you're okay.
Yeah, leg's a little sore, but yeah.
What a guy, just shakes it off. Listen, make sure that when you're resting and recuperating from that hit that you turn on IG Live later.
Maybe I'll start out with some reloads, like, pew, and then, pew.
No one's going to want to watch that. I mean, are you going to have the energy after going to Pound Ridge for your anniversary?
And, of course, we got to go there.
You live in a porno.
Yeah, well.
A little skirmish broke out in Pound Ridge, huh?
That's what happens.
Number 1.
Bring it. I think we did a lot better today.
RJ, can you explain Bring It for the people, please?
Well, there's no clear way to bring it, but
I can tell you one way to bring it. Tell the NFL schedule right before we go.
Sunday night, September 13th.
At MetLife.
Yeah?
Who will the opponent be?
Cowboys.
That's right.
We're going to kick your ass.
Let's go. I'll tell you what, I'll be there. I'm going to buy those tickets as soon as they're available.
No, you're not welcome.
Yeah, well, I'm going to laugh you off.
You laugh away. I was learning these nights. We'll take over your stadium. No, you won't.
The nastiness. I don't need to be near this guy when things happen.
A hock a loogie right in his hair.
Why would you do that?
And then right in his hair.
It's not limited to me and Dave, though. You and RJ, Rick, can be a little nasty towards each other.
RJ, you are the brown belt of human beings.
That was so mean.
Out of pocket.
I'm Rick. I'm going to teach my kids to go sit up in front of the media when I lose and get swept, lose by 4,000 points.
One more.
Daddy, why are we losers?
None of us are losers. We're all winners here. I'll talk to you boys tomorrow.
Wow, that was well done. All right, 4 o'clock IG Live. It's Rule 76.
No excuse playing a champion is DiPietro Rothenberg. weekend.
Let's go Knicks and look out Cowboys.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
Little skirmish broke out in Pound Ridge, huh?
Hey, Yankees fans, join us at Yankee Stadium on Friday, May 22nd as the Yankees take on the Rays and come early for a very special giveaway. It's Giancarlo Stanton basketball